So where do you want to start?
Let's just start at the top. And by the top, I mean let's start in the middle. Let's just do these World War II planes. Let's get these out of the way.
Some people wouldn't appreciate you calling them
These World War II. All right. So we're gonna start with a P-51. So
drop this poll.
Yeah. We're gonna do the P-51. We're not doing the variants either. There it is. Everybody, click that link. Click the straw poll. I'm gonna click.
So I guess we should.
Click
should start talking about it.
All right. There's your straw poll, everybody. I'm just gonna mark this down. P-51. Whoa. Lost everything.
Is it like live results or?
Yeah, if you click it and then click results.
Should I vote or no?
You can vote if you want. It's kind of, we're gonna vote on the other thing here, but I just click results.
Okay. Well, just throwing it off.
I like how we said S tier. I put those in order on purpose, and it put S tier in like down below.
It did. Between D and E.
Yeah, so make sure you guys realize that S tier is between D and E. I have no control over that. All right, P-51. It's a good plane.
I'm gonna go A.
Gonna go A
right off the bat.
Right off the bat, just throw it up in A. Just toss that fucker up there.
I'm going A.
I do think it's A.
Complete module.
Why isn't it S tier for you?
That's gonna be a tough one because, like I said, we're biased.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy flying World War II airplanes, but I'd rather fly jets.
Okay.
So, I mean, what would you put it at?
I'll put it in A also because I would rather fly a different plane as well.
Well, I mean,
but if we're
we're not ranking it against other airplanes though.
That is true. We already broke number one rule.
Can we start over?
But we're not ranking it against other planes. But there is a feeling of if I had to choose
other genre.
If I had to choose another plane to fly, I would rather fly something else. So it's not my go-to S tier. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like regardless of what other plane it is, it's not my go-to S tier. If Lumber were in here, he would say S tier. You know what I mean? Because he loves that plane, and I like it. There's other planes I would rather have, like. Out
of all the World War II planes, would you say this is an S tier plane?
No. I would say the S tier plane would probably be the P-47. I don't have it, but everything I've seen about it, I love it.
You love it, huh?
I love it.
It's a good plane.
I think it's.
I was just throwing P-51 up,
but
yeah. I don't know. My gut feeling was A for the P-51.
I'm gonna go
I
love
the P-51.
We'll start on A. We'll start everything on A. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds to fill out that poll. If you don't have that poll link filled out, there it is right there. You have 9 more seconds. Go click it. We got 11 votes, and there's 33 of you watching. Let's go. Right there. There it is. $14 votes now. You have 5 seconds. I'm a busy cunt. Don't tell me what to do. You are a busy cunt, Burt Nuts. You don't play World War II enough? Heli pilot. Name checks out. This list doesn't matter until there's an A6 and an Apache. We can add those later.
That's true.
All right. We're killing the votes. Community vote was A tier. We did pretty good. I'd say we did pretty good off the bat. We're 1 for 1, Trigger.
We're with the community.
We're with the community.
Pretty much. What was the lowest ranking?
Lowest one, well, there was S tier, no votes. But the lowest one with votes was D tier. Somebody thinks the P-51 is a D tier module. But nobody said trash, so that's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I only vote if I get banned for doing so. Well, you would only get banned if yours didn't agree with mine. So hopefully you voted for A or you're getting banned.
I think we started off good.
Yeah. All right, next one. BF 109. Now,
all right, let me do another. Hang on, let me start the poll.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
I gotta do my duty as the mod.
Boom.
There's the new link.
Boom. I'm just gonna slap this up here. Check
Some
the
slappies.
results. All right.
And again, my gut feeling would just be it's another A tier. Just throwing bias out there, but I mean, all the World War II modules, I think.
I have a feeling a lot of the modules we look at today are going to be in the top 3.
Yeah.
But that's fine because that means they're good. Because
most of World War II planes are all finished.
Yeah. I do like the BF 109 sometimes for its simplicity. Like over the P51, you don't have to really manage your engine as much. You just got to watch the temps and keep it at certain power settings. But you don't have two things to fuck with. You don't have to mess with the prop pitch and the RPM or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're both quality modules. So
Yeah.
I mean, we're not comparing against each other, but
yeah, you're right.
I think they're both quality modules, and they complement each other well.
I agree. I'll go with A tier on that one too. I think you're right.
I'm thinking that's another A tier.
I have a feeling most of them.
I think
A tier.
I think they're both pretty easy to fly, and yeah, I think they're both pretty easy to fly.
All right, guys, I got 14 votes. 14 votes so far. Anybody else getting in on this? There's your straw poll. BF 109.
We had a couple of people say it was S tier. Like, what
where's
were the
S
people
tier?
There's 2 S tiers. So who voted for S tier? Give us a reason.
If you want to not make your vote anonymous, why is it S tier?
Yeah,
why do you think it's S tier? And on that note, it's either a really long response or nobody wants to speak up. All right, well, we're just going to have to be left in the dark.
It's okay.
All right, guys. All right. We won't single you out.
It'll be on Hoggit later, and
Yep.
you can do your explanation there.
Community was A tier as well. Well, 2 for 2, Tricker.
So 50% of the votes went for A tier.
Yeah, 50%. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. The last one was 38% on A tier. So we have more of consensus on this one.
Yeah.
Nazi planes are S tier. Jesus.
Oh, well, that's our S tier explanation right there.
All right.
What's next?
Next one is the FW190. I'm going to go first on this one. I'm going to put this one in B tier. I hate the startup of that one.
You mean auto start is challenging?
Yeah, I just don't like the cockpit on this one, actually. And I don't like starting it up. And I don't like anything about it.
No, man, I love the cockpit of the 190.
Visually. It flies a lot like the P51 to me. I think it's fine after that, but the cockpit is not an appealing one for me. So I'm going down a ranking for that one. We need to make our rank here. Did you already do it? Okay, cool. Good job. Yeah. Good job, Tricker.
I'm on it, man.
That's what I pay you the big bucks for.
I'm on it.
All right.
I think I'll agree with you on the B tier for the 190.
What knocks it down a notch for you?
I think it's just I think the cockpit is actually really nice. I like the cockpit of the 190. But I find it's not my kind of flying, I guess, as in boom and zoom. Like the 109 is as well, but I can hit things with the 109. But like when I'm in the 190, yeah. I like to get sweaty. I'm not like a hey, I'm gonna dip down and put it in and put it out kind of guy. Like I'm like, hey, I wanna get into the ocean.
Yeah, get it in there.
I want to get in the ocean.
Keep it in there.
And feel feel the waves, if you know what I
see.
mean.
I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
All right, B tier. Oh man, the community is a little bit torn here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Where's it gonna go? You know? Look at that. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? Only got 11 votes. 41 of you. Who's gonna turn the tides? We have to have a winner. What do we do? What do we do if there's a tie?
A tie?
Man.
You get like a dice.
Bullet says, overall thoughts on what we're voting for. So we're voting for how you rank the module, the single module, against the list. Do you think it's an A tier module to you? B, C, D? You don't have to compare it to anything else. Just how you feel about the module top to bottom. That's it. I should have put a cow on here.
Ooh.
Man, we should have had the cow
like
ranking. That would have been an S tier for me. Actually, I put it in the trash because the fucking shit got me banned from 104th.
That was a good video, by the way.
That was a good video. Oh,
and the thumbnail was epic.
It was a good thumbnail. We got 5 votes. All right, I'm gonna close it in 5 seconds. 5.
I feel like you got to give them more than that because by the time it reaches them,
yeah, I am. That's why I'm counting really slow. 4.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like 5 seconds. Bam.
3. 2. You don't have the link now? Here's the link. All right, I'll give you Roundabout. We're gonna fix Roundabout here. There you go, Roundabout. I'll give you 5 more seconds. It's like one of those games where, you know, you get the countdown and you're gonna lose, so you put another quarter in, you get more time.
It's true.
You got 3 seconds. I'm on a 2-second delay, so that's 5 seconds. See how I did that?
I like them.
Yeah. And
you're so smart.
All right, we got an A tier. Here's our first disagreement with the community.
We had 2 more people vote for S tier. Must be a lot of German loving.
Yeah, I think
people
so.
out there for the.
I think
for
so.
The planes.
All right, let's do the next one. You ready for the next one? It's the P47.
Oh,
P47. P47, boys.
I'm making the link.
There it is. I guess I'll leave this on screen. That might actually be smart, huh?
Let everybody see the live results.
Yeah. There it is. P47. I'm going.
So, well, you said S tier. So, like, what would make this World War II module S tier?
I just think it's beefy. I think it takes hits. It's still fun to fight in. The cockpit's amazing. It's got a bunch of shit you have to pay attention to. I think this one. I think this one, because it's the newest, also looks the best to me because of texture jobs, probably a little bit higher resolution, done a little more better. The everything about this one makes it S tier for me.
That's a good point. Because I like the sounds.
Yeah, the sounds. Yeah, everything just feels like fresh and new and like
plus
up to date.
You have 8 50 cal machine guns, and I gotta find some of the clips, but I tore some people up with those machine guns.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, man. I actually enjoy the P47.
And people can see it.
Ooh, bullets in here. I like it.
Oh,
has going, Bullet.
Good.
Yeah,
you mind? Do you need someone to break the ties or whatever?
Yeah.
Moose just texted me. He's on his way.
All right, sounds good to me. So, I think another thing somebody pointed out. Who was it? I just read it. Where'd it go? Sword of Speed said it's got a shit ton of ground ordnance. That's not something you see in a lot of the World War II stuff right now. You have the P-47 or P-51, which has some rockets and bombs, and you can do it in the 190. Can you do it in the 109? But either way, you only get like 1 or 2 bombs, right?
You get 1 bomb.
Yeah,
I think.
so like it is a good ground
station.
pounder too. So you can dogfight in it if you want to. You ground pound.
And you can carry the big boy.
Yeah.
What's the name? What was the name of the atomic bomb? Was it the Fat Boy or something?
Man.
Fat Man?
And a little boy.
Little Boy.
Good movie if you haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it. What's up, Moose?
I haven't seen it.
What's up?
Oh, there's Moose.
Where are you at on the P-47, Moose? 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Never
3,
flown it.
Trash tier. Got it.
Ha!
Haven't flown it, and I'd give it a B.
All right. I'm going to close the polling on the P-47. If you guys haven't voted yet, you have like 5 seconds. I'll post it here in chat. Go ahead and get your votes in. We got 10 votes so far.
Moose, we're ranking the module by itself, not like against each other.
Yeah. How you feel about the module, top to bottom?
Okay.
Easy. Easy one this time.
Making us talk about our feels.
Yeah.
But we also have a poll going so the community can fill it out and see if we disagree.
All right. I'm closing it out. They said S tier.
Nice.
All right. I like it. So far, so good. All right. Spitfire. We'll have Moose go first on this one.
Oh man. So how are we ranking these against themselves?
Is it your favorite module? Do you love it? It's S tier. Do you not like it so much? It's B. If you hate it, it's F or trash. You know, it's just...
Well, Moose gets shot down by him all the time, so probably trash tier.
No, I mean, I'd say for sure B or C. I mean, I love the Spitfire, but it does have its quirks for me. So
I love the Spitfire, but something about the cockpit graphics. I think they need to update the cockpit graphics. Maybe it's the glass, like the cockpit glass.
Yeah, that's a little too striking. The glare and the cracks you can see in it.
Yeah, they didn't update that one, huh?
I don't know. It feels like it's not. It just needs to be updated, I think, a little bit. But it's a great module.
I think for me, it's always looked a little funky. I always think that the textures in the pit got a little bit too much gloss on them or something. Something about it. It looks a little weird. I don't like to fly it. I don't like to land it, for sure. I always find the landings a little weird, and maybe it's just because I suck balls, because I probably do. But it's not my favorite at all. I'm like borderline C on this one.
Damn.
I haven't flown it, but fighting against it a few times and seeing how well it can turn and outturn just about everything else in World War II makes it a very potent gunfighter. Graphics in the cockpit and everything aren't as great, but the flying capability of it really moves it up for me. I'd put it on an A.
Wow.
Man.
An A. It's going to be a tough one.
But how about those guns on it though, man? Unless you hit it with the cannons.
The guns are
the
sick.
rig. Yeah,
Spitfire.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I'll come up to a B if you're putting it at A.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with A.
No. So 2 B's, 1 A. What were you, Moose?
B or C for sure.
I think it's collectively a B then. We'll move.
And I love the Spitfire. That's like one of my favorite
it's
World War II airplanes.
Fine plane. It's just not a great plane for me in DCS. You know what I mean?
And DCS, it needs to be updated a little bit.
Yeah, agreed. All right, let's see what the community was at.
Graphics wise.
So far, 13 votes in B. Look at that. They're agreeing with us. This is amazing. Should have done this with the first one.
Or are we agreeing with them?
Uh-oh. I wasn't really watching it. Were you watching it?
Whoa,
No.
whoa.
I'm watching your stream.
I think that Bullet's got some good points. You know, it's a tough module to fight against in a turn fight for sure. Definitely wins there, but it's also got those Bulsa wings that you just fucking dive to the ground and make it pull up and it fucking snap off. So
that's why they made them clipped, so they won't snap off.
Clip ones don't do that. They
pre-snap them off.
They pre-snap them off for you.
Yeah, they're neutered.
Yeah,
they're neutered. There you go. Good word usage.
All right, you guys got 5 seconds. There's the link. You have 5 seconds.
So our lowest rated World War II one so far is the 190.
Our lowest one?
Mm.
Well, Spitfire and the 190 are the same.
Okay.
They both went B tier. All right, we're closing it up. Let the chat vote first. They don't vote for what you select, and then you guys vote for it last. I mean, you guys are all voted pretty much. Like, by the time I go and ask you guys for a vote, it's pretty much done. So I don't think that matters at all.
We can just put our voice input in, and then maybe we can influence the guys voting and kind of go, well, however you're running this.
Yeah.
Let's start this thing all over.
Let's just, let me wipe the board. Hold on.
Let's put this in the trash tier
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Everybody's favorite, the i16. I'm going to create a poll there.
I-16. Oh,
I mean, can we just put it in the trash?
it does get airborne, right? It can fly.
Yeah. I think
All right.
I've flown this thing 4 times, and I probably won't ever fly it again. So I flew this back when I was a tester. I could test it, and I flew it then, and I made a decision then that I wasn't going to purchase it. It's not my cup of tea, and I feel like it has no purpose right now in DCS because there's really nothing else for it to go against. So I never touch it. So for me, it's going down to the bottom.
I flew it maybe 3 times for like 1 minute each, and I just never touched it ever since.
Is that because it took you 1 minute to get the gear up?
Yeah, that's true. Because I think that you have to like crank it up. I think it was a crank. I can't remember now.
It is. You have to grab the latch, right? It's like a 3-position latch. You have to put it up, and then you crank it, and you crank it for about 1.5 minutes, and then you don't get any indication either. You have to know, okay, I've been cranking it for a long time, and it's got to be done now, and then you have to let go and latch it into place.
That's right. I've never seen this on a multiplayer server though.
You know why?
Besides like aerobatics.
Nobody owns it.
I believe it's a waste of pixels, and DCS has so many other things they need to do. This took them away from any other type of thing they should have worked on. So I'm saying trash.
I mean, the good thing is it was a solo developer, as far as I know, that did this on his own time, and he wasn't part of ED. So
Yeah, I don't want to be shitting on him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll move it up to F then.
I don't think it's a terrible module. It does what it does. I just don't know about its place in DCS. So for me, I'll go F on that one. I won't slap it into the trash. What do you think, Moose?
Dude, I'm simply going to agree with you guys because I've never even had the desire
Perfect.
to think about this aircraft. Like,
Well, that kind of
at all.
answers it right there.
Yeah. Good module, bad plane for DCS. Yes.
We're talking about your feels here.
Yeah. Trigger, where were you? Were you in trash or were you F?
I was between the two.
Yeah. I'm
But
coming up to F.
I'll agree with F.
Out of respect. Where are we? Oh, jeez.
And if you like the module, then good for you. But
Yeah.
I don't.
If you like the plane, by all means. I mean, if you historically love the plane and you want to test it out, go for it. This isn't you should go not purchase this module tier list. Although maybe we should make one of those.
Yeah, recommendation list.
I'm going to go ahead and just throw this in the trash for the community because that's where they put it. Almost collectively. 54%.
Do we not have a sound clip yet of like a trash can?
Oh,
Hey, comrades.
there it is.
Jesus Christ.
I got it. I'm going to tell you where this one's going. Hey, Dut, where's this going?
I just shit my pants, dude.
Perfect. Thanks, Dut.
You're gonna need to poop sooner than later.
I just shit my pants, dude.
Perfect.
You're gonna need to poop sooner than later.
I don't know what this one is.
You want me to
Dud's got
confirm
more to
the
say on
rules?
this than I do.
Good.
You're gonna need to poop sooner than later.
On that note, I'm going to go grab a beer.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So we're done with that one. Good job, everybody.
I'm already cruising at a comfortable altitude with my beer.
Yeah, me too. I'm drinking Hazer's Gonna Haze.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I saw that picture.
Yeah.
I'm doing Aviator Brewing Company, Devil's Trampling Ground.
Perfect. That sounds awesome.
Oh, so good.
All right, let's blow through these trainers real quick. Are you ready?
No. Which one is it?
We'll do L39 first. We're going to go through these ones quick, guys, because they're trainers. All right, L39. This one's a good module. I never use it, so that's going to knock it down a couple notches for me. I don't have a desire to use it, but it is a good module.
We've used that classically as our initial module in our
You're on the
squadron.
community tier list, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I am. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
And
That's what I'm here for.
I'd give it a Bravo, but we just superseded it with the T45. We just took that as our primary trainer.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
I'll still keep the L39 as a Bravo.
I think it's a good module.
Was this the first one with multi-crew?
I don't know if it was a first, but it does have multi-crew. It might have been.
It seemed to work pretty decently, right? Like
Whatever Raccoon says, because he's had to deal with that thing a lot lately.
Hey, Tempest, thanks for the raid, man. How was your stream? Welcome to Shisho. Welcome to the salted seas.
I mean, I was thinking like C or D.
C or D for you?
I mean, the graphics are way out of date.
Yeah, but you know what it has in it that I get a kick out of every time, and it's been there since I've played this game.
What is it?
That little coiled wire in between the two seats that moves around when you throw the plane around. Like it moves around, looks like it's moving around to physics. I don't know why I get a kick out of that. Yeah. Every time I get in this thing, I'm from the back seat, you can see it, and I get a kick out of it every time.
Attention to detail.
Yeah, it is.
Jabbers just flying through the sky like science. Look at it move.
Yeah, you got rated. Make sure you tell everybody to go vote.
Oh yeah. Everybody who's just coming here, make sure you get your poll in here. We're voting on what tier, S through trash, S being the best, A, B, C, D, E, F following, and trash tier being the worst. Where would you rank this module in DCS world? Doesn't have to do with any other module, just how you feel about it.
Did you just tell them to where to put their poll?
Tricker spammed it.
I spammed it.
All right.
So
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go C.
You're gonna go C.
I'll say C.
How about you? You were B. You said Bullet.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Moose?
Bravo for it. It works good.
Moosey Moose.
Yeah, B or C. Yeah,
Pick one.
C.
Fuck. Now we're tied. I'm gonna overrule with B because I said so. Let's see where the community was. Yeah, tell him Dut. Oh, the community was in C. C tier. Look at you guys. All right. Good job. All right. CE2. I'm going to put this one in the middle. How about that? We'll have a middle tier. There you go. We'll just put it where it lays, man.
Nice. So it's a B minus.
B minus. Okay, CE2.
It's a C plus, guys.
Hold on.
C plus.
Potato, half glass full, empty.
Right.
Stand by. I'm trying to create the poll. You guys continue talking about it.
CE2, every time I've flown it, I've had fun drawing dick pics in the sky with smoke. That's what it's good at. So I have to put it in the D category.
The D for the dick pics. Got it. Yeah, I think this module's really well done. I just don't find any use for it at all. I've flown it a few times, like you said. I pretended to be a crop duster, dusted a few crops, and then I put it away, and I probably won't ever touch it again unless I find a really good meme for it. So I'm like E tier on this one.
Yeah. These aircraft that are cool in acrobatics, but that's about it. They go way down on the list for me because I need a reason to fly something.
Yeah. How about you, Tricker?
I think it's cool, but I've flown it maybe like 5 times for like a couple minutes each time, and I've never touched it since.
If this was Microsoft Flight Simulator, it would be up in A category, but this is Digital Combat Simulator.
It is. I'm still confused on why somebody made a Christian Eagle too, but I mean, you can make whatever you want, but
I couldn't agree more.
I'm so confused on why I'm curious how many people actually fly this thing like on a daily basis. Like, I can't wait to get home
I wish
to
there were
fly the
stats.
Crew inside of DCS.
I wish ED logged, like ED has Google Analytics built in to see how people navigate through DCS. I wish they would time track your flight usage, and then they could show like per day who
Like a
flies
logbook?
what.
Yeah.
Like a
then-
logbook, but like collectively online anonymously.
But then they would have to acknowledge that multiplayer exists, and I don't think that's a thing.
No,
that they
even
do.
single player. Who cares? Just any flight time at all collectively online. That'd be awesome, because then we could
Yeah,
really
that'd
see
be cool.
who flies what. But
I'm going trash.
trash tier. All right, so I'm in
Yeah.
E. Bullets in D. You're
Yeah, F.
trash. You're in F.
F.
Oh man, it's
Yeah.
going right in the middle.
I'm shocked you're saying trash though, because it actually flies nice and it's modeled pretty well.
Yeah, but the last time I
It
flew
has
it was
no
like 2
place.
years ago when it like first came out.
Yeah,
He literally
I-
threw
I
it in the
never fly-
trash. He threw it in his trash can. And,
Like,
and
with
real
this-
quick, real
with-
quick,
Fly it,
Tempest,
like
Tempest, this is definitely going to make Hage explode, 100%.
But with this aircraft, you can't even do like forward air controller or spotting and stuff, right? Like, there's no
You
No.
can't do anything.
combat use
all
whatsoever.
right, hold on. Bullet, do you have this module?
no.
Okay.
Well,
I flew it when we had the free flying stuff, and I flew it some then. That was about it.
Is there anybody here that's like, I can't wait to get home to fly the Christian
No.
Eagle 2 inside of DCS World?
I don't even do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator, because they have the what's the counterpart to this one? There's another plane like it. They have it in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I did that twice, and that was it. Tempest with
I
the
don't
5
know.
gifted subs. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for the support. If you guys got a gifted sub from Tempest, please make sure you thank him, or I'll ban you.
Holla.
Tempest is awesome.
Yeah,
So
I won't discredit the fact that it's a cool module and it's
All right.
modeled well, but it just for me has no purpose.
I think we're going F tier. We'll meet in the F tier. All right, let's see what the community did. Let's see what the community said, and the community said C tier. Oh, it's tied between C and trash. Anybody else want to vote real quick? Somebody vote. Let's break this tie.
Yeah.
Somebody vote here what you think. If you haven't voted already, let's break this tie. Come on, guys.
I think Tempest gets.
I just watched it happen, but I was gonna say we're gonna get more votes for trash. Oh, then somebody tied it with C. Oh, Jesus. Oh, trash and then C. Oh, we're gonna call
Holy
it there.
cow, it's-
Trash is ahead. We're gonna call it there. Too late. All right, trash tier.
Significant trash.
Yeah, trash tier's winning.
Maybe we
All
should
right.
make a recycle bin too.
This you got 30 seconds for a story?
Yeah.
Is it about the Christian Eagle?
No, this is airline stuff. When you don't look at anything anymore, really quick when it goes to what you want. Guys used to with the airliners taxi down to the end of the runway. If the fog was so bad they couldn't take off, they have sensors on the runway that give you the runway visual range. And what you do is you turn your airplane and point your exhaust at the sensors, and you run the engines up, and you blast so much jet exhaust it clears the fog enough where it gives you an okay to take off, and then you just don't look anymore, and the tower clears you to take off.
Wow.
Is
There
this
you go.
FAA
So-
approved?
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
This
That's
is going
between
on
us.
Hogged, by the way.
That's between us and the 70 people watching.
Is that
Yeah.
is that at an
It's fine.
uncontrolled field?
Oh, San Francisco is a good place to do
Oh
it.
wow.
See, these are the kinds of things that when the wife's freaking out on a flight, I'm like, it's fine. And I'm thinking, like, it's not fine.
Why are they revving up the engines? Oh, they're just clearing the fog off the runway.
Yeah, getting rid of the fog.
Yeah. They got to warm up the motors before we take off, babe. Come on.
Super powerful.
It's for
engines.
safety.
All right.
All right, what's our next amazing module?
Yak 52. I'm going right now to E. It's not trash. Actually, I think there's still a bunch of broken shit with it. I'm going to F because it's been out for a while, and I'm pretty sure there's still a bunch of broken shit with it that they never fixed, and we didn't really see an update with it. So I'm going straight to F. It kind of
I
serves
feel-
it kind of serves its purpose as a real trainer, you know,
You're still in
because
the
it is a
community
trainer.
tier list.
Ah, son of a bitch. It serves its purpose, you know, as a trainer still, but it's hot garbage for me.
It strikes me the wrong way that the retracting gear doesn't actually retract into anything. But
like I said, there's a lot of like weird little things. Like, did they even fix the rotation of the prop? Because initially it was backwards. Like weird simulation stuff.
Foxtrot for me.
F for you.
It's tough. It's tough rating these things because I don't fly these things. I don't find them enjoyable.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. This is a 100% biased list. So if
So-
you want to be biased, be biased.
I'll go F.
It makes you feel so much that you don't even want to fly it.
Yeah.
That's a feel
Yeah.
right there.
This is all about how my lord feels about the aircraft.
That's right. All right.
It's cool that people make them for new people to come in and have them, but it's not fun for me.
Yeah.
It's not. I just don't like throwing it in the trash because I feel like the trash means it's not fun for me, and I think it's also a trash module. Like as an example, if the T45, the Hawk was still in here, I would throw that thing in the trash because that thing.
Whoa,
had
you're stepping over the line.
No, I am
You
not.
better watch out.
No, I am not.
It's gonna be some pissed off people.
What? Really? The Hawk?
You're ripping off some band-aids. People are still upset that the Hawk got taken
Yeah, well,
out.
fuck them. They're dumb.
We'll put them in the trash.
Look,
I'll put you in the trash.
that module had, it was always broken. It had the worst cockpit textures. The flight model was broken. It always had an issue. I would have thrown that thing in the trash because I purchased that and I never flew it again. It was complete garbage. I would never recommend that one. But the Yak I would recommend to somebody if they liked that kind of plane because I think it's a good module, but it's not for me.
Yeah, I've flown the Yak more than I've flown the Christian Eagle, but
I feel you.
That's all I'm saying, you know?
I feel you.
Heli Pilot says VAO for life. Okay, so I'm going F tier.
Should we add the Hawk on here just for memes?
and we're trying to stir the pot.
No.
Might as well.
No, because you can't use it anymore.
I think the stir of the pot's already stirred.
Yeah, you can't purchase it. You can't use it anymore. You have to go back to like 1.5, right?
Yeah. Well, Black Magic's still on it.
Dr. SlaughterX, this is just us ranking modules by the tiers that we feel fit the module. Nothing more.
Who's a moderator in here?
Me.
Role-playing pleb just said he's writing the FAA right now on me. So can you just like ban him?
Yeah. I'm on it.
Done.
Thank you.
Done and
Hey.
done.
Bullet, just don't look at the chat and you won't see people
Oh.
tattling on you. That's like, remember? That's the point of your story. Just don't look at it.
Ignorance is bliss. Got
Look,
it.
just turn
no.
your ass to the screen, fart really hard, and be like, I'm done with this.
That's awesome. All right.
I'm going to F. F.
You're going F?
Agreed. F.
F? Bullet? Final answer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. You're going F on the Yak?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's look at the community here. Community survey says, trash tier. All right.
Whoop, trash tier.
Whoop, whoop.
There it is. There it is.
Look at all these in the trash. The community hates modules. Man, I wouldn't want to be a developer anymore. Not with this
Yeah,
community.
we're kind of alpha or trash here. There's a
I
binary
know,
thing
I know.
happening.
All right. C101, Tricker, C101.
Roger.
Make
I'm
it.
on it.
Make it happen.
Isn't this the aircraft that you could roll and then still make it on the deck of an aircraft carrier?
Because it goes so
That's
slow.
the
that was the
T45.
Okay.
There's a link there for everybody to go click on and vote.
Click that link that just popped up from the bot. Mr. Nightbot, kind enough to provide us the link. And go vote. Or die.
Can I
What's
vote on there too?
What's the L39 doing? Is it like in between B and C?
Yeah, we couldn't make up our minds. We were split, so it goes
Oh,
there.
okay. I gotcha. Nice.
All right. C101. This is another module for me that has a purpose, but it's not for me. So this one's going. The only thing is like there is a variant that comes with it that you can actually do some ground attack with. So it kind of moves it up a notch in that it has a purpose, but it's so slow and it's not fun to fly for me. They did just add the shared cockpit though, right? Not too long ago.
I don't know. It's just another plane that I don't find enjoyable.
when I Google the word meh, the C101 pops up. It's just
Okay.
totally neutral and like whatever.
Like all
Just
these
meh.
trainers, if like you came at me with all these trainers, like which one would you buy? I'd probably be like, I don't want to buy any of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I'm going to say that people should use them. It's just
Go vote,
I don't-
guys. Go vote.
I don't find a purpose for them. For me,
Yeah.
Okay.
that's my opinion though.
I would say the same. I think this one moves up a notch just because it has a little bit more purpose in DCS, because you can actually do some actual attacking and, training in that purpose. But
Like I shoot them down on the Cold War server all the time. They usually have their lights on.
it's because it's really hard to turn them off.
It has a lot of buttons. I would put this thing exactly in the middle of the pack because it totally goes meh for me. So I'd be between C and D.
C and D. Got it. Give me a letter. Moose.
Yeah. E.
E. Tricker.
I'll go in between D.
In between D. All right, we'll move it to D then.
In between D. That's like a porn thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you
Mhm.
said
That's-
I thought you said C, Bullet.
No, I'm exactly in the middle. Between C
he's
and D
here.
is where I want it.
Oh,
Me and
okay.
Moose are here.
All right.
You put yourself
pick
here.
D. I'll put it in the D.
You're putting in B now?
Delta.
All right.
Dixie.
Excuse me, Dixie.
Sorry, Dixie. My bad. Moderate chop.
Is that Dixie enormous?
Yes.
But
We're gonna need people to vote in the community, or I'm just gonna pick one. But right now in the community we are S, D, and trash.
S?
Yeah.
Are we really?
I'm guessing that's for the memes.
Out of 3 votes and 70 people. Guys, voice your opinions.
We should have had. We should have added a tier for I don't own this module.
Dude, yeah. I feel bad not to be able to comment on a lot of these, but I think that lends to the fact of how
There's
interested
more
I am in
votes.
them.
Oh, it didn't refresh for me. Oh, okay, there we go.
you see, that's how many people care about this module. Is he only got 6 votes?
That's right.
Well, how many people voted?
22 on this one. This is the.
Ooh.
I'm looking at the other ones. The other ones are all 13 and 14. Highest other one is 16. So 23 people voted on this one.
They have a strong opinion about the C101.
Boy, no kidding.
Mm-hmm.
All right, C tier it is. We're gonna go with C tier.
Hmm.
Wow.
Hmm.
They put it with the L39. That actually seems kind of fair. Wow, the community is gonna beat us on this one. This will be a shitstorm on your YouTube comments. You know that, right? I'm hoping on it.
Dude, more people are going to comment and then we'll vote. That's what's going to be funny.
Yeah.
Vote or die.
All right. Helicopters. Let's start with I'm gonna get rid of these other two. Just because we only need the one.
Which one are we starting with?
The Gazelle. I know Tricker's stance. He's gonna throw this one in the trash. So Tricker's
Yep.
here.
You know me too well.
I really enjoy DCS modules, and I own just about all of them. There's still some I have never gotten to, but this one has been. There's been so much bad talk about the flight model of this thing and how unrealistic it is that I have never even wanted to touch it with a 10-foot pole. So I'm putting it in the trash.
Okay. Trash for Bullet. Moose.
Yeah, the flight model kills me.
From
So
a
I wouldn't
real
necessarily
hold on, from a real flight, a real
thing-
helicopter
this thing-
pilot.
This thing flies more like the UFOs that the F-18s are seeing that the Pentagon just released. No, I'd say F for me.
For those of you joining right now, go ahead and grab that straw poll and go ahead and vote on the Gazelle. Let us know what tier you believe it goes into. F.
Yeah.
F for you, not trash.
No, because I've
It's got
actually
the
flown it a
helicopter
few
bias.
times.
Yeah.
Got the helicopter bias.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a tough one for me because I enjoy this one as a meme helicopter. I do think the flight model is hot fucking trash, but I do think it's fun to play a certain way with it. And so like I fly it a lot because of that. I like to hide behind a tree, pop up, shoot shit, go home. Like a little
It
sniper.
looks like a
like a
looks
little
like a
what
good
did-
weapons platform. You
what did
know, and for
Helipilot
doing that, it's
vote
good.
for this on
Yeah,
this.
10
What
votes for
Helipilot
trash,
voted?
he says. He doesn't like it. As a helicopter pilot,
Yeah.
he doesn't like it.
Yeah, flying this helicopter in DCS to me would be like if you removed all physics from whatever jet or fighter you were going to fly. Like it just feels like a cheat
It does. It doesn't
in
feel
a
good.
simulator that is based around flying. Like
Yeah. I think if I'm gonna be if I'm gonna take out the fact that I like to fly it for the memes, it's definitely like a D or an E for me. Nah, it's an F for me. I think once they update it, it'll be fun if they update it.
And
When
again, this is how you feel about it. You know, like not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I literally fly it because I think it's funny to fly and do stupid shit. Like I take off and do barrel rolls after I take off, and like I'll fucking fly around while I'm getting attacked and do barrel rolls. Like I think it's fun from that aspect, but but from a like simulation standpoint, it's definitely not good.
I think I always put it in trash because I don't know if they fixed the multi-crew, but that always drove me crazy is that they could never get the multi-crew to work correctly. And I'm pretty sure that was probably ED's part, but I don't know, it's just like you get into the multi-crew of the Gazelle and like the blades are not spinning for you. Like nothing's syncing correctly. It just
Yeah.
seems like it's always had it just seems like it's always had issues
It does always have
for a
issues.
multi-crew.
Yep.
And then with the flight model as well. So I'm always been
You're
trash.
trash. What are you, Moose? Final answer.
Yeah, I'm F.
You're F. And
Mhm.
Bullet was trash. I think we're split on this one. We'll stick it there.
I
So
fly the
multi-crew's
Huey,
been-
and the Huey, you can just feel it. You can
Oh, yeah.
feel
Agreed.
how you're flying that thing, and it's so good in a computer simulation that I feel I'm flying an aircraft, and so you should be able to duplicate that at least a little bit. It just doesn't seem you can do that at all in the Gazelle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
agreed. The community, however, puts this in the trash for us. Second highest was the C tier. Interesting. But 48% said trash, so we're going to stick it in the trash for the community.
Yeah.
All right, community. You guys are throwing a lot of modules away.
You got 68 viewers. We need one more person in here.
Oh, dude, I need I had 68 subs when I started the stream, and then Tempest came in and threw 5 instead of just 1. And that fucked it up for me. Carl says he ordered the cockpit setup from the Czech Republic
I
on
am a
Monday.
failure.
I don't know what you're talking about, Carl. Is it that big orange stick? Tempest, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it, man. All right. Next one, Huey. What are the thoughts? What are the thoughts on the Huey?
Mm,
Trigger's already
I'm
got
gonna-
the pull up.
I'm going S.
S tier for the Huey.
Fuck yeah, man. Dude, it's always a blast to fly. Multi-crew works. Whenever we do missions,
Thank
with
you,
the Huey,
Bullet.
it's
Appreciate
just
that.
always a blast.
Yes, sir. And Huey, Sierra.
S and S. Where you at,
Mhm.
Moose?
I'll give it an A, just because I don't fly it
Ooh.
all the time, but I do love it.
Ooh.
I don't like. I couldn't pick something about it that I don't like.
You can tell that Moose isn't a follower. He's a leader.
Yeah, and again, it's just simply just because if I get on DCS, I would much rather fly something fast and high than a helicopter. But I
But
love
that's because you
the
do it for a
Huey.
living. That's like me going home and programming when I'm off work. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, guys want me to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator on the computer. Like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going S also for the reasons multi-crew works. The module's awesome. It's fun to fly. It feels like a helicopter. This one hits all the check boxes for me.
And
That's a good point.
doesn't Bell sponsor it or something?
Yeah, it's their name on it. Hey Carl, can you send that to me in Discord? I don't want to open that on stream. Not that it's bad, but I just don't know. I don't trust anybody, considering I'm sharing my desktop at the moment. All right, 5 more seconds. You guys want to vote for the Huey? Please do. There's the link there. I'm new, just started playing DCS. Which module would I want to start with? Air to air, and how about servers? Well, Mr. Spiffy.
We have a hot tub.
Mr.
Hey,
Spiffy,
Spiffy.
are you in luck today? Are you fucking in luck today?
We have a winner.
I have this other tier list that I made.
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
can hear myself.
We goose.
Goose.
We made it.
We didn't.
All
make
of
it.
us.
We made it. Sorry, excuse me. Names are on the bottom. Spiffy, if you want to take a look at that link there, you can gauge what you want. You probably want to look at the fighters category. Enjoy. All right.
I need this link for if anybody ever asks me. I just boom. I need to get that from
Boom.
you later.
Okay.
$69.
I'm going S tier. I think we just leave this one an S and say, fuck Moose and his A decision. He's wrong.
I am wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, let's see
It's
what the
definitely S
community
tier.
said on this one. I think we've given them enough time. Oh, I have to select an option to vote. I don't want to vote. S tier. 52% S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel now, Moose?
Like not a follower. No, I mean I was thinking
No,
about.
I was looking for the word wrong.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking
Left
for.
out. I feel left
Mhm,
out. How many people voted for A? I want to know how many people agree with me.
Only
None.
8.
Yeah, he's like deleting votes. Nobody voted for Moose.
I lost the
Fuck.
list. The list is gone. Sorry, I can't tell.
Moose has 8 followers. They're moving on to the other side of the island.
That's right.
Mhm, yeah. Bullet's like, just look at the list once and look at it again.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one is the Ka-50.
You mean Ka-50?
The Ka-50. Ka-50.
I'm gonna go
Go.
A.
I'm gonna go A. We did just have that update, so it looks really good now, except for the reflections in the glass, unless that got fixed in the last patch. I haven't
did
checked.
not.
It did not.
I don't think so.
That sucks. But it looks really good. It does really good. It's easy-ish to fly. There's some getting around it, but I do have a lot of fun in this one. This one's S tier for me.
It's been a while. I haven't seen the new updated stuff, but like, I'd say A.
Oh, we got a hype train going.
Ooh.
Only the second time I've ever had a hype train, and it's at 69%. I almost want to say don't continue.
Nice.
Don't
Nobody do
nobody
it.
do shit right there.
Nice.
Uh,
The reflections in the glass is really upsetting because everything else in this thing is really, really nice, and it's their what? This is the first module.
Their flagship.
Yeah, their flagship thingy, and they didn't put enough effort in to make the glass correct. So I would go S, but I have to go Alpha just for that.
okay.
I do enjoy it, and it's just really fun to fight with,
Flash.
and I can't say much wrong about it.
Trash tier can't barrel roll. Wrong.
I can do a forward flip with this thing
You
and
can
survive.
absolutely do a barrel roll in this. You can do a loop, and you can do a forward flip. Yep. Done all 3.
It's a cool module.
It's a cool module.
I think the only thing I know how to do in it though is shoot the cannon and shoot the Vickers and unguided rockets. I don't know how to drop bombs.
I don't know how to drop
Bombs
bombs.
from a helicopter.
I can do Vickers.
I never understood.
Yeah, I never tried. I'm going S. What are you, Bullet? Final answer? You're A?
Alpha.
Alpha? Moose?
A.
A? Tricker?
Alpha.
Oh, we're moving it down. All right.
Now,
all right.
who's wrong, motherfucker?
Well, let's see.
Oh, Moose strikes
Let's
back.
see.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. The community says
who-
A.
Who drops bombs and helicopters anyway?
The Russians. Thanks, Bullet.
I know.
Community
Jinx.
went A with 22 votes. 22 votes. Solid lead over S tier. by
And
5 votes.
If your commander told you to go drop a bomb on this place, you'd be like, "Eee." I mean, there's so many threats out there now.
But
I'd rather
to
do
have that
standoff.
flexibility is really a powerful thing, because the other guy on the other side of the battlefield has to realize that any Russian helicopter in the area, if you do not defend yourself against helicopters just rolling over you, they could actually drop bombs on you.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, look at that guy in the parking lot. They got fucking sprayed with rockets.
Dude, that was the best video ever. I watched that
That's
so
awesome.
many times. I mean, that sucks if that guy got hurt, but holy fuck.
that shit is scary as fuck.
Yeah,
dude.
it is, dude. We're doing a training exercise. See you later. I'm not taking pictures of that one anymore.
For no one that's seen it, look up K-50 training exercise. This guy is flying and he shoots a target in a parking lot. There's people there.
No. He doesn't shoot a target in the parking lot. He accidentally pulls the trigger while aimed at the parking lot, not meaning to fire there.
Oh, I thought he thought there was a target. Okay.
Not what I saw.
I don't know of this
or heard.
video.
Oh, yeah. Here,
It's shot from the perspective.
bring it
It's
up.
shot from the perspective. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think there's also a video from the cockpit as well.
Is this the this isn't the missile that went and lodged itself in the fuel truck?
No.
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 What is it? It's like KA-50 accidental fire something.
It sounds
yeah,
Russian.
Here it is.
M1 Combat. This list is our opinion and the community's opinion on modules and how they rank.
Is it this one here?
Just how
Maybe
we
it was.
feel, though.
Maybe it was what you said. Is it this one here? Right. K-52 helicopter accidentally fires 2 S-8 rockets at reporters. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch how fast these rockets go, man. It's scary.
Yeah, here
Hey,
it
a
comes.
kill is a kill.
Don't blink. Oh, it's in slow-mo. Look at this dude is like, "Fuck!" Gone.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Not good.
Hopefully they show it in regular speed, dude. It's fucking nuts.
I mean, look at it. It's like what? Look at. Hold on. We can do the math, dude. Look at this. Look at this. 1. It's like 10 frames, dude, and it's like a football field
Yeah.
at 30 frames per second. So one third of a second at what traveled a football field.
Yeah, shit got real quick.
Holy crap! All right, we're moving on.
Huh. There were American rockets. Everybody be dead.
Yeah, you're right.
Everyone be gone.
Yeah, but those were DCS rockets, so there's no splash damage at all. Those cars
Those
that were
were-
right next to it were fine.
Those were Willie Pete's.
Yeah. All right, MI8.
Yeah.
All right, MI8. Everybody, get your votes in.
Used to remember that when we did that one mission and Mike came in and he was like, I got it. And he shot a bunch of rockets at it and they ended up being Willie Pete's.
I did the
Vaguely.
same thing.
Vaguely.
I have a
So
clip on
MI8
YouTube where I did the exact same thing. I did it with was it rockets? It was rockets. I did in the F5.
Trigger?
Oh no, they weren't illumination rockets. They were smoke rockets.
Yeah, I've done the same thing. I'll admit.
When I first started in DCS, I was in an A10A, and I was going up with Tricker. We are going to do a bombing thingy, and I put the practice training bombs on, the blue bombs. So, yeah.
Nice.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's burned into my brain. Anyway, MI8, Charlie.
Ooh,
Oof.
that's low.
Hello.
Not you don't like the
It's-
MI8?
Well, it's good for what it does. It's supposed to move troops around from one place to another, but I'm not a troop transport guy for the Russians that much, so it just doesn't appeal to me that much.
Okay, fair enough. Moose, what do you got?
I probably put this one at putting the Huey at A. I'd put this one at a B, just because it's a little not.
Huey is an S, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah,
You're
okay.
wrong, Moose.
I was incorrectly put it at A. It's now an S tier. So I'm gonna put the MI8 at a B for me.
Okay, all right.
It's cool. It's cool to fly, but not as cool as the rest.
Tricker,
I'd go S, or not S. Sorry, I'd go A.
A tier.
And the reason it doesn't make S is because it doesn't have multi crew.
That is true. I wish it hadn't
But
been true.
a strong hit for S is the GPS, the Garmin that nobody ever uses. But
That's true.
no, I'll go A. It's a cool plane or a cool helicopter.
It is a cool plane.
It does a lot
it's-
of good flying. It's good at what it does. I don't want anybody to see me flying this thing though. It's like a station wagon.
Yeah, I'll get in there and fly the Huey around just for fun. I'll only fly the Mi-8 if I absolutely have to, but I enjoy it.
I
like flying the Mi because it's fast.
Yeah, I like it. I like it for the speed over the Huey if I need to get somewhere or do something like in Blue Flag. But I'm gonna go with A as well because I do think it's a fun module to fly. It's challenging. The startup process is a lot of switches to flick, and I kind of like that sometimes. I like to flick things.
Oh yeah. Tell us more.
Yeah.
I just want to say, I think every helicopter that has all those switches needs that cool bar. You just flip them all
Yeah,
up.
that's the other thing that you're like, wham, done.
Yeah.
Next step, please.
Oh, I did want to say I downgraded it as well because the rotor spins the wrong way.
Oh, does it?
No, I mean, it just
like the
spins-
wrong way
it's-
to what you're used to.
Yeah. First time I picked that thing up,
Because
I
Russia's
I
on the
forgot
other
all
side of the
about
world,
that.
though.
Yeah, it's like they follow the.
It's like toilets in Australia.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean, the other cool thing though is it has wheels and you can taxi it.
Yeah, it is true. I mean, you can taxi the Huey.
You can,
It just
but it
leaves
has brakes on. It has a
Leaves-
pneumatic brake on it.
all the time.
Taxi and helicopter never made sense to me because like you can just like take off and go from where you are.
And it comes with 2 fans that you can turn on.
Yeah, you
The
can.
fans, that's true. It does have 2 fans.
I'm gonna downgrade it though because you can't stick your finger in the fan in VR. So
You want to put your mouth up to it and be like,
want-
Luke.
I want to stick my 11th finger in the fan.
I'm sticking with A.
Okay. Hey, Gordo, thanks for the gifted sub for Helipilot there.
It's Gordo's birthday, by the way.
It is Gordo's
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Gordy!
Holy-
Everybody in
happy
chat.
birthday, Gordo.
Everybody in chat, tell him happy birthday now, or I'll send Dud over,
I just shit my pants.
and
dude.
he just shit his
My
pants,
wife's gonna
dude.
be doing laundry tonight, and she's gonna step on this turd.
I'm gonna ban you if you don't tell Gordo happy birthday. How about that? Let's get
You're gonna need to poop sooner than later.
let's get some creepy jabber faces for Gordo in chat if you have them. All right, I think I'm gonna solid A. What did you say, Bullet? You said C, and Moose you said
yeah.
B.
Yeah, bravo for Moose.
2 A's, 1 C, and a B. All right, let's go in A minus. We can't decide. All right, what did the chat say? What did the chat say? Let me stick that up there. Chat said A, but just barely. Second vote, S tier.
Damn.
S tier. All right, there's your A, everybody.
Yeah. I would have gone to S, but it doesn't have multi-crew. If it had multi-crew, I think it would be a different story.
I'm gonna move these back into full tiers just because we're gonna confuse the fuck out of people giving the 2 lists. We're rounding up. We're rounding up. All right, next one is, you ready? The AV 8B Harrier.
Not it.
Tricker's going first on this one.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Ooh.
All right,
I love
you want me to go first?
No,
Okay.
I love the Harrier, man. I'll stick it in A.
You're going A.
The only thing yeah, man.
Stick it
Oh.
in a what?
I'll stick it into A banana. Inflatable banana. No, I'll go A.
All right.
Just because I think it's a badass air to ground platform. It's just
Well,
the
okay.
constant changes. There's a bunch
you like the Harrier, but how do you like the Harrier in DCS? Like
I don't know, I mean, like,
like
in
the
DCS
Harrier a lot, but I hate how many fucking changes Like
I do too.
and how long has it been?
3 years.
It's been out
Ever
for
since
3
2.5.
years, and they've changed
2.2.
and they've changed the way it works like twice, like big changes on how it works, like 2 times.
I agree. But it still slaps.
It does slap.
And then you got VTOL. And I don't know.
It is fun. It is fun.
I think
Because
it's a fun module. I think it's a fun module. Especially if you're playing with a bunch of people and you got to watch people take off for the first time and land for the first time. It's always fun.
Gordo's got
And
a
every
good point.
time every time you watch, like anytime you're on the ground in a multiplayer server, you see a Harrier coming in for like, you know, vertical landing. You're always watching him to see if he fucks it up.
Yeah, that's true.
but
That's true.
But I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna stick with A.
Wait, so what is Gordo saying? If Chuck pulled the manual,
So
What?
Chuck stopped making the manual. He actually pulled it off his website because he was sick of updating it because Razbam has updated everything so many times.
yeah,
Like that knocks it down a notch for me for sure. I don't think it's
No,
an S. I don't
and I
don't
totally
think it's
agree.
S. But it is not my
totally
go-to
agree.
plane anymore because I used to fly this thing all the time, and then they changed everything. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna wait a minute, and they changed everything again, and now I'm like, well, fuck, I'm gonna wait until it's done because I'm sick of fucking learning this thing over and over and over again. So I don't even fly this thing. Like I think the last time I flew this was probably a year ago. I don't touch it anymore. I'd have to rebind everything. I bet you I don't even have any bindings. So for me, it's a B.
I probably flew it for like maybe 10 hours when it first came out, when it was big hype. It was cool, but the only thing to me that stood out was the sidearms. Other than that, like there's nothing else I can't do in the jets I love than I can do in the Harrier. So I'm like, I would put it as a C, just because I just never took a liking to it.
Where
All right,
were you,
I'll,
Trigger?
I was A, but I'll go down to B if you want.
You're a B. Well, no,
I can-
it's not what I want. It's what you want. If you want to leave it an A, that's fine. We got ABC. We got ABC. We'll leave it at B right now. What's Bullet say?
The flight model, the challenge of flying this thing, and the ability to do the VTOL stuff is just absolutely incredible. I absolutely love it. It would be above Sierra if I could do it for that. But the bugs that always seem to be there have given me so much grief that I don't even have it bound right now.
Isn't
And
it-
so that drops it down.
Isn't this a finished product now?
Yeah, sure. I have no idea. I haven't
for
found
real.
it.
Isn't this out of early access?
Is it out of early access? You got to be kidding me.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I would say alpha or in between alpha and bravo. I'd love to put it in Sierra, but it always has bugs and it always has problems. They're always changing it, like everybody else is saying, and it bothers me so much. I don't even fly it now.
Yeah,
Alright,
Chad's
yeah.
saying it's out of early access.
Now
Yeah.
that we've discussed
It
a little bit
is.
more, I mean, I did go first. I feel pretty good with a B though. It's a great module, and I do love flying it. But there are some shortcomings with the changes, the constant changes.
Okay. I think
But
But
it's
I'd
a
say-
lot of fun to fly though.
Solid bravo for me.
Yeah, I'd
Bravo
stick
for
to a,
Bullet.
I think we're all.
I'd stick
on,
to a
same
C. And
page.
Skydiver Bob is like, "Can you VTOL in the planes you love? I can VTOL in the helicopters." So the Harrier
a
gives
plane,
me
though.
nothing I can't do in other things. I know.
Hey,
The VTOL for me never mattered.
if he wants to vote, he can vote. Here's you guys the link. Go
Vote or
vote.
die.
You get your vote. Doesn't mean
No,
it don't
it's-
mean anything.
It's a fun plane. It's a lot of fun, and then you know you can do sidearms, slinging Mavericks, and then it's always challenging. You know, taking off and landing. It makes you think, and that's what I like about it.
5
Yeah,
more seconds,
I
guys. 5 more
love
seconds.
getting an emerge with fast movers with this thing, and you have some sidewinders, and you can get a kill on them. You can do some, the viffing. You can,
Biffing, yeah.
do that stuff. It's just a blast. But there's the grief that I get from the bugs in this thing just bother me too much.
When this thing first came out, I did a mission. Like it was like day 1 or 2. I did a mission with Ralphie Dude and his buddy Linebacker, a couple other people, and they were in F5s, and I was in the Harrier, and a couple other people in the Harrier. And we were just dicking around, and I don't know if it's Ralphie, the guy behind me, or his linebacker, but I remember I did the viffing thing. I pulled really hard and I just dumped the fucking nozzles and I pulled as hard as I could, and he couldn't keep up and just flew right underneath me and got so fucking pissed. He was like, "No, fuck that."
And then your wings fell off.
Yeah, well, not back then. Not back then.
You
But
don't
it was,
even need the wings.
The
but it was
Harrier frisbee.
hilarious. Yeah, it was hilarious.
Do you remember the Harrier frisbee?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right.
A lot of growing pains with the Harrier.
Yeah.
But it's a fun module.
Communities at B tier. Pretty solid B tier right now.
I think the Harrier would be even better when ED finally fixes their stupid FLIR problem that they're having.
What's-
Like if the FLIR finally, they're supposed to be working on the FLIR.
So it's not.
and
Oh
if it-
yeah.
Because anytime you bring up FLIR in the Harrier, it looks terrible. I think.
Well, it looks terrible in the F-16 too,
Oh yeah.
but not the A-10 for some reason. All right. Speaking A-10,
A10's S tier.
A-10 too. I think we can probably get through this really fast. Right?
S.
You got to make the poll though. S. I'm in
Oh,
S.
sorry.
What are you at, Bullet?
I only have like 20 minutes in the thing because my thumbs can't handle another aircraft. It's so complex. But yeah, Sierra.
Sierra. Moose.
Yeah, same as Bullet. I haven't flown it since the update very much, but I fucking love the A10 and the updates they did are amazing. So yeah, S for sure.
Sounds good. I think we're all
I think
S on that one. That one's pretty simple.
I don't think there's anything you can say negative about it.
No,
It's slow.
it's slow, but yeah.
Just joking, guys. Just
Faster than the
I
Huey.
know, yeah.
I love
mean,
the A10.
yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Needs another radio.
Needs another gun.
Needs another radio.
Imagine if it had two Berts.
Two guns.
Yeah.
That's a gun with wings, not a plane with a gun.
Right. Let's see what the results are at. Oh, okay. I'm going to call it now with 17 votes. Look at this, guys. 88% S tier. Community has spoken.
This
All
is
right.
like California voting for
It
the
is.
president.
It is.
Oh God, I'll be back when we're done with this conversation.
He's not
I
wrong,
mean,
though.
That's completely true, though.
All right. A10C. Non-2. Can we just put that in the same category?
I'll say S as well.
Yeah, that one's
Mhm.
going S for me, too.
Do I need
Okay.
to create a poll on that?
I mean, you
I
can
guess I
create
should.
one quickly, and then we'll just
I'll make it a
kill
quickie.
quick.
How
gonna be
are
quick,
they different
guys.
aircraft? What's the price difference from one to another?
Yes.
Doesn't-
You talking about in DCS or in real world?
in DCS.
Yeah, DCS.
Well, it's an upgrade if you have the A10C.
Yeah, so it's
I'm honestly.
free. But now,
Can you even buy the normal A10C without the update anymore?
I don't know.
You
Like
guys
it
are
does it-
asking some very challenging questions
No,
right
I'm just saying. Like, do we have the A10C as a
It was a
votable aircraft?
It was a
So it's
$20
$80
upgrade.
$80 for the two. I'm trying to find out if you can.
Oh,
still
so
buy
you
the
can still
A10.
get the
Gordo
regular
says you
A10.
can't. Gordo says you can't.
Yeah, I don't think it exists anymore on
He's
its own.
pretty smart guy. So, all right, the results are in already. Between S and A. Oh man, I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds. Tiebreaker, bitches. I can't believe you guys downgraded this one just because it doesn't have the fucking helmet-mounted queuing system. That's probably the reason. This plane's complete trash. It can't be an S tier because it doesn't have a helmet.
I like good helmet.
I do like good helmet. There's 85 of you right now watching. A10C, not the 2. Go vote. 17 votes in.
S tier's pulling ahead.
If the S tier moves ahead by 2 more votes, I'll call it. 1 more vote, I'll call it. Not to influence anything. Oh, somebody said trash tier. Let's go into the trash. It's a C tier. Needs more. I don't have any A10 modules, so I can't vote.
I
Fair
bet that
enough,
was
fair enough.
Heli. But that was Heli Pilot who put the trash tier
Oh,
vote in.
Absolutely. All right, we're going S for the community on that one. Oops.
Moldy towel.
And next one up is the JF-17.
I'm getting a beer.
So JF-17, I'll go first. I'm going to take a lot of flack for this one. I don't really care for this plane. I think it's modeled well. I think everything about it is done well from the developer. I think it's probably one of the more standout modules as far as like getting things implemented that exist in planes that nobody else has really done, like the fogging, the internal fogging when you turn on the AC, the glass on the cockpit freezing up in icy conditions. Like that stuff is top notch. I just don't understand the plane. So for me, this is like, I'd probably go to the Harrier before I went to this plane. So this one's a C tier for me. I don't like this plane, but that's me. Maybe one day I'll learn it and it'll move up. But for right now,
So you're saying C?
I'm C. Yeah, I'm C. I think it's got a great air-to-air platform. It's got great air-to-ground stuff. But for me personally, it's not a go-to plane for me.
I couldn't agree with you more, man. I'm totally Charlie with you, man.
The workmanship on this module, I was kind of blown away by, and the quality of
out the gate
details that they did.
Yeah, out the gate too.
Yeah. If they would have put that effort and work into an aircraft that actually was look good, this one does a lot of good things. It's kind of like the Kmart version of the F-16. If they did this like the J11, if they or the J10, if they brought a J10 in and put this effort in, oh my God, it'd be just above the charts. I'll make this a Bravo.
Bravo. So I'm at C. You're at Bravo.
Maybe an Alpha. Okay. Yeah, Bravo.
We'll put so one thing. Right now. Hold on one second. I just want to address something real quick. Davey Boo says I had a lot of fun in the Jeff. Okay, but I want to say he used the word "had." So does that mean it's not fun for him anymore?
Well, he's from Montana. He doesn't talk to a lot of people.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Where's Green? I haven't seen Green in a while.
Yeah, no, he's falling off the map, huh?
He's still he's fishing right now, actually.
Nice.
No, I'll give it a B.
You're in the B?
I have a lot of fun in it, and when it first came out, I thought it was pretty awesome, and the targeting pod was a lot of fun. It is super clear. And it took some time to get used to complete, doesn't look like the F-16 or anything, but it took a little bit of time to get used to, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
And for all I know, like I might just have to put more time into it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's probably what it is for me, but
that's what it was because
it was weird.
I kind of like stopped. I didn't really do it until like a few weeks ago on the 104th. I decided to just fly the JF-17 for a couple days and
missile.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. There you go.
I had a lot of fun flying it, but I think the textures in the cockpit are kind of.
Yes, I was gonna say. I don't know if it's just me, but they don't look right. It looks way too.
I don't know. Looks like Legos.
It's not dated. I guess you'd say.
Aged. Yeah.
But
I think we're consensus that we're all in a B tier. Then
I haven't flown in a couple weeks, but I had a lot of fun flying it.
Okay. So we'll go B.
I enjoy fighting it. The weapons and everything are just awesome. I don't enjoy flying it that much, and the aviation porn version of it or aspect of it is really low because its looks are not that great for me. But for a fighting machine, it's just great.
I don't feel too bad with this decision. The community is one vote off of tying between A and B tier. So, if you guys want to get votes in, here's your chance. Last chance. I'm going to kill this one in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Fuck me.
10 seconds.
I was going to say the same thing.
Go grab a beer.
Get another beer, sir.
Yeah. No, I'm with you, Jabbers. Like, I've never really had a huge desire to jump in this thing. I'm sure if I did, I might like it more.
I didn't either, though. And then I was kind of like forced to because all the F-16s were taken. And I learned it within like a couple hours.
You learned the air-to-air stuff, but have you tried the air-to-ground stuff?
I did when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed the targeting pod. I remember I did like the laser guided rockets and I did laser guided bombs and HARMs.
Are we rating the quality of the module, the aircraft itself, or the quality plus the aircraft? We're rating how you feel about it, period. Do you like it? Do you think it's a quality aircraft? You can use all that criteria. It's a ton of fun for anti-ship. That's fine. I never gave it the time of day, so like I can't really vote that I love it because I didn't give it enough time to love it because it didn't sync with me.
I put hours into laser guided rockets because that was new. The other stuff has kind of come out, but man, those things are nice. It's a great ground attack machine.
Yeah. All right.
I forgot the man in the loops missile. I forgot what that was called. But
Sorry, I'll do
like I
this
said, I
one
enjoy
more
it.
time. I want you guys to get closer or further apart on here. You got 12 to 11 votes. B tier. 28 people voted. 86 of you are watching. Just get a couple more people in here who haven't voted. My post was bad. Wow. What are you talking about? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you're getting. You guys voted B tier. Just barely, but you voted the B tier.
Yeah, Davey. The 802 AKG.
All right. Got the B tier. All right, next one. F-18C. I'm going to go with Bullet first because I know how he feels about this one. Bullet went to get a beer.
I am thinking, I'm trying to come up with something that I don't like about it.
Speed.
Well, that's just the reality of it. That's how fast it's going to go because it has to carry that. It's beefy because doing the carrier ops, it has more straighter wings, so it can do the slow speed stuff. So it's going to, suffer with the high end speed. It's going Sierra for me.
Okay. How about you, Moose?
I'd give it an A just because I don't love it as much as the Viper, and even though it's way more complete, it's a great aircraft, amazing. I just reserve the brain space for other things, so A for me, but a great jet.
Trigger.
It's a tough one.
Is a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Let me tell you where I am.
I bet you're at an A.
I'm right in between A and S.
That's what I am too.
I love doing the carrier ops. I prefer to fly the F-16. but I don't know. The F-16, I get the F-16. When I play the F-16, even like BMS, I understand the F-16 better. When I come to the F-18, I'm like, it doesn't meld with my own head. But that's the only reason I put it down there. I think the module's amazing. They've done a really good job. Lots of stuff to do with it. Lots of weapons. That's a tough call, man.
Every aircraft that I've ever flown has been developed, designed by the engineers, and they had a philosophy that they use behind it, the avionics and the systems, how they work. And so you kind of have to learn their mentality for an aircraft.
Yeah.
And you can tell there's differences between the 16, 18, A-10, F-15, other stuff. There's just the philosophy of it. And some things you just meld with better.
Yeah.
And
I
18
totally
and
agree.
I meld really well.
I think it also depends on what you learn first, right? But
Yeah, to a
that
certain
said,
degree.
I learned the 18 before I learned the 16, and the 16 just makes more sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the 18 at the time when it first came out was super basic
It's true. That's true.
and it had no systems.
That
But
thing was F5 target practice.
I think it was. I think it has to be an S though because it's the most capable. It has the most weapons out of every airplane in this whole entire tier list.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
It has the most weapons.
That is true.
And
The only
has the-
negative I remember now is the dual rack of the AMRAAM dual rack has the same drag as the single rack on the AMRAAM, and that just drives me nuts. They actually has more drag than the drop tank.
We're-
I've done testing.
We're
I've done a
getting
lot of
We're
testing.
getting
Well,
a little
the-
actually here.
They actually
Yeah.
See?
well actually they got
This is
rid
my
of the
machine.
they got rid of the single rack. So you
Oh.
can
Yeah,
I think what it was is I forgot the exact name of it, but it's the dual rack, but
They
you
only
can
put
load
one
it with
missile
just
on it.
one missile on it.
Oh, I thought that was a bug. Okay, it's a feature.
Yeah, so they took that out. They took that out.
Well, then there's no difference now. The drag is just fine. It's still more draggy than a fuel tank.
But no, I just think it has to be S because of it's
Well,
the most capable.
The good thing
As
is
well.
we are aligned with the community. The community is 64% S tier. So I agree. I think the things that I'm knocking it for are just my play style, but it's a great module.
Mm-hmm. But it is about how you feel.
It is
So that's
how
why
I feel.
I gave it an
But I
A.
think-
I give all respect to that aircraft, but I just don't fly it.
I agree. So I was in between S and A, Bullets and S, Trickers and S. It's moving up to S collectively.
Yeah.
You guys remember the old bug where it would actually suck you into the ground?
Oh yeah. I used to fucking hate that shit. Come into like
Well,
buzz.
when you were like,
It had negative ground effect. So like as soon as ground effect took hold, it just sucked you into the ground instead of pushing you out.
good God, man.
So if you were like trying to evade a missile, you'd like
Yeah.
hover the ground at 5 feet,
Yeah,
and it would just suck you into the
You're
ground.
like full
Dude,
ass stick and it's like not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's
You're
always
like,
something.
Let's hit the ground and they'll fly right by.
Now you got the half flare thing. 'cause it
Oh,
only
don't get me
has-
started.
I know, right?
Don't get me started. Do you think here's my number one here, everybody can see my opinion or hear my opinion. Do you think somebody at the Navy went, "Hey guys, we can put more flares on your aircraft." And a pilot said, "Okay, but how effective are they?" And they said 50%. And they said, "Sounds good." Nobody said that.
Here's
So annoying.
here's a little stick of something that burns at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's cut that stick in half. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it only burns at half the temperature
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
I can give you more, but you have to use twice as much.
It can be not as long, but it will burn at the same exact temperature. It's so stupid.
Nobody asked me.
Dumb. Okay. Mirage 2000. I'm gonna abstain on voting for this and defer to you guys. I have not flown this plane since maybe 2.1, and it has changed a lot. So this was my favorite module back before the F-18, back before the F-16. So
It was mine too.
I have no doubt that this is still a really fun plane and really good plane. I just don't know it anymore at all. So for me, if I were referring back to a point in time back then, and if everything's still pretty much the same as far as what it does and everything, then I'm definitely an A. But I'll abstain on the real vote here to hear what you guys think.
So I'll speak next because I'm going to agree with you, and I'll just say I think I haven't flown it since like 1.5, seriously, and I agree with Bullet's statement of the idea behind the engineering, and like my mind just does not jive with it. Tricker tried to run me through the Mirage multiple times. I just couldn't get it, so I never picked it up.
Sacre bleu.
I love the Mirage, man. That was like you said, Jabbers. It was my number one go-to back then. But it's changed so much, and I actually flew it today on Blue Flag, and I ended up getting 2 kills with it. But the thing that drives me nuts is the RWR with the freaking like if there's a circle, it's a certain aircraft. If it's a plus sign, it's an F-15. If it's K, it's this. If it's S, it's this. Like my hardest thing was trying to figure out what the hell was on the RWR. Like,
Yeah.
and I know people make mods for it, but I shouldn't have to use a mod. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
It's supposed to be realistic.
we're supposed to be realistic, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking C, man.
You're going down to C. Wow.
Yeah.
But you, Bullet?
I mean, it's a cool plane. I loved it back then, but
as it's
it's-
gotten more difficult for you to use, you move it down.
so my purpose of bringing it down is because I mainly fly like modern things now, and everything modern has Fox 3s and data link. Mirage 2000 does not fit in that playing field.
yeah, it really is
if
kind
it's-
of a Cold War plane.
Yeah. If it was
Mirage.
if it was 80s server, then yeah, it's level because it has the nice Fox 1s. But right now, if you're trying to go on like any of the PvP servers, modern stuff, the Mirage is like way down there.
And the Mirage is a really great 1970s, jet fighter. But if I was going to do a 1970s jet fighter, the F-14 fills that role just fine for me. And my brain does not sync up with the Mirage at all. I've put very, very little time into it. So Charlie for me.
Charlie for you. I'm going to go put it in B then, because I think that's the in-between out of all of us. Let's see what the community thinks here. 28
Wait.
votes. Oh, yeah.
It's in between. Who said A or S?
I said A, and you
Oh,
said
yeah.
I'm going to agree with you. And then they
Okay,
both said
okay.
C. Yeah.
I got you.
Oh wow, you went with A?
Well,
Shit.
he said I'm going to agree with you. I don't know that he necessarily.
I'm going to agree with the not having flown it forever
Yeah.
and not spent. No, but I don't think
I-
I'd put it as A.
Yeah, I think
Before-
B is fair.
Yeah. Before 2. Oh man, it's like 1.5 came out. Like the Mirage was like king of full fidelity air-to-air engagements.
Absolutely.
Something
it's
with
kinda-
only
it's kind of-
2 Fox 1s, and it's a 1985 design, and it only has 2 Fox 1 missiles and
But
2.
it was an
Sidewinder.
interceptor. It wasn't a fighter. It was an interceptor, wasn't it?
Ah.
It was like a interceptor that could carry bombs. It wasn't designed as an air superiority fighter like the F-15.
It was designed to go fast and find some
mission-
bomber and
it's,
shoot it
uh,
down quick.
Listen, the
Okay.
mission changed. You know,
Yeah.
The cockpit is really nice. The cockpit's super nice. I'll give it that.
It was made to deliver baguettes in another country, and they needed them quickly.
And it's an excellent dogfighter if you could get
Yeah.
BFM.
It's great for guns.
BFM, it's great. But if you're
BFM
doing
is good.
BVR, the Mirage 2000 it's not there. So I agree with B.
Okay. The community does not agree. They think it's an A tier by 3 votes. You guys
Well, I don't agree with the community.
are crazy.
You're
No,
just
it-
figuring that out?
Yeah.
It's still a good module. And now, like I flew it today and I had fun with it. It's just like you said, like we said earlier about the Harrier. It's changed so much from what we've
Yeah.
known it from.
Yeah. And if it's not your main thing, if it's not your main gig, it's kind of annoying.
If it's not your main baguette,
Yep. If it's not your main baguette, yeah, it's super annoying. All right.
Oh,
F-16. Go.
oh, I like how nobody wants to
I'll
go
start.
first.
go bullet.
It everything about it should be absolutely spectacular. I'm just waiting for the flight model to actually become, I think, what it should be, because the way it flies, it's just not done yet.
Yeah.
Like the nose authority, you should be able to move that nose around faster than you can with that fly-by-wire, and that really bothers me. I would put it Sierra, but that
Well,
makes me put it to Alpha just
I don't
because I'm pissed off about that.
know if I agree with you on the nose authority, just from talking to people. So, something that I always kind of resonated to me with when I heard about it is I was talking to Jello, and I asked him. I forget if it's a public conversation or just a conversation I had with him, but he said, "Oh, it was in the interview for the ACS podcast." He said, "I asked him about switching between the F-18 and the F-16, and he said the one thing he always hated about the F-16 was that he couldn't put the nose where he wanted it because he was so used to the F-18, and it's just the way that the fly-by-wire is set up that it just doesn't let you do that. It's not that the fly-by-wire couldn't make the plane do that; it's that the systems don't allow it. It's something about the fly-by-wire itself, the way it's coded, or whatever you want to say."
So maybe Bullet was talking about this. So like I talked to another. It's one of these things where I talked to this F-16 guy. So I talked to another F-16 guy, and he was telling me that the DCS F-16 G onset is too slow. As in, when you pull on the stick, it's too slow to react to your actual feedback that you're putting into it.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, you
So
want
maybe that's what Bullets.
Well,
I'll go through.
I'm more
I'll nerd
saying
out
like
for
don't
you.
compare it to the F-18. I guess that's where I was pointing it.
I'll nerd out here in a second. Now you get the change in velocity is an acceleration. The change in the rate of their acceleration is called a jerk, and so the rate of change of your G onset is measured in jerks, and you should be able to have a greater rate in the change of acceleration in that aircraft. Is my gut feeling.
I see. Interesting. We're gonna get so many about that conversation. I can't wait for it.
I mean, I'm
Amazing.
biased. I mean, it is an early access, but it's the king of BVR in my opinion. At the moment,
I think for me, like, I want the F-16 to be complete so bad because I feel like it has so much more potential.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But like right now, it gets old really quick.
it is because it's so basic.
It's so basic. So like, if I'm ranking this on what it is at this point in time, it's definitely not an S. I wouldn't even go as high as an A, unfortunately. That said, it's what I play. It's what I go to in DCS. I go to that over the F-18. So like, it's really tough. It's a really tough decision. I want to put it up higher, but like, to be fair,
I'll still put it as a solid alpha.
alpha?
I'd like to go Sierra, but I'm solid alpha.
Yeah, I'll limit myself from S because it's not complete, but I fucking love the Viper.
Yeah.
It's my go-to.
Well, all of us are Viper guys.
Yeah.
Except for Bullet.
I'm not.
I said except for Bullet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going A. I'm going A as well.
What would you guys put it when it released?
Oh, fucking trash, dude. I hated it. When it came out, I was sincerely, utterly disappointed in DCS. Like, I fucking hated this thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Whatever.
Didn't it have the F-18?
What did I feel about it? I think I publicly said what I felt about it, and I got shamed for it.
Didn't it have the F-18 RWR when it first came out? Like the sounds weren't correct. A lot of things weren't correct.
There was a
obviously,
lot of stuff that wasn't correct. But it had AMRAAMs. And you couldn't shoot it down. Not unless you killed the pilot. That was my favorite part.
I'm sticking with A, and that's a very biased A.
Yeah, very biased. So should we put the word biased on it? Should we do something
Just
like
put re?
No, that's what this tier is all about. Is how we feel.
Yeah.
Put a re stamp on it. Just re.
Should we just do this? Just do one of these.
Nice.
Give it a little turn. Boom, like a stamp. Bias. All right. Let's see what the community says. A tier. Community wants to do A tier.
Fucking community's a fucking biased too.
Yeah, a bunch of biased bitches. All
Hey,
right.
Coltrane.
Coltrane's here. Uh-oh. What is this of? We're just ranking shit, man. We're just ranking it. How we feel. Your mom is A tier. Damn.
Your mom goes to college.
All right. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
F-14.
Oh god, this is where it's gonna.
You know where I'm putting the F-14?
The most. All right. So before we start, the most planes that people read about are F-14, Viggen,
S tier,
F-18.
Ooh, Tempest just dropped on her bits with an S tier.
Oh god. Is this for all the F-14s?
Yeah. We'll just rank them. It's fine. You buy one, you get them all.
I'd wish the Phoenix would be in a more stable place than it is.
Yeah.
I don't think that's not Heapler's fault.
That's because of the physics in DCS, right?
No, I'm not blaming Heapler at all on that.
The missile is kind of in flux because there's an API being built that they can use from DCS, and they're going back and forth right now. We need this, we need that. They build it, they try it, back and forth. Guys, if you want to vote, for those of you who just tuning in, where every single one of these modules, we're letting you guys vote. So pay attention for Nightbot. Tricker will make
trash because Jester is a stupid motherfucker.
Sorry, Tricker's making a poll for each one of these. So go ahead and vote. We'll get your feedback, and we're building a community version of this list as well, based on what you guys vote. Davey says trash because Jester is a stupid motherfucker.
Yeah, there is Jester.
I don't have that many problems with Jester, other than sometimes he takes a little bit too long to do things. But like, I think the number one thing that people bitch and complain about is when they say, like, they say they see a target ahead of them, they know it's a bandit, and they say lock enemy ahead, and he says cannot comply or unable or whatever the fuck he says, and then they go, oh, it's not working, and then they say it again, and then he says the same thing, but he hasn't marked it as a bandit, so you can't request it as a bandit. So you actually have to say lock target ahead. Like
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
number one thing that I see people freak out about. And it's like, that's your user problem. That is not Jester. You're asking for the enemy ahead. There is no enemy ahead. He will not lock it. But
Jester has a lot of limitations,
He
and as
does
long as
have-
you understand his limitations,
Yes.
you can work with him.
But Jester was also not created to be the perfect Rio. And Heapler said that before it was even released. They said it's going to be a crutch. You're not going to be able to do everything. He's not going to replace what a human Rio can do. So I think people need to like fucking step down off their boxes a bit.
Yeah, I agree with Tempest. That with them putting Jester in was, I've never flown with him, but just watching it, I think it's amazing what they did.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And then you couple that with like people building these the voice, what's the voice thing called? Voice attack modules,
Mhm.
and you can just talk. It's amazing. It's amazing. Job well done.
Well, I'll just start off. I'll say it's S. It's definitely S. It's the most.
I was
it's
hoping.
the most.
I was hoping you were just going to stop right there.
No.
It's an S.
I mean, it's seriously the most fun aircraft to fly inside DCS if you have a human Rio.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have a human Rio, this is the most fun aircraft you can ever fly inside of DCS.
Easily.
The,
I'm
like,
with you
hands
on this
down.
one. I'm with you on this
Hands
one.
down.
I think this one
the
adds a lot of.
F-14,
Oh, go ahead, Bullet. Go ahead.
the F-14 is the most impressive thing I've ever seen a personal computer do on this planet.
All right. Now that the bias is over.
Well, let me get my bits in. I think it's really cool some of the stuff that they did with it, where the pilots that they had, the subject matter experts said, a lot of stuff you can feel with the plane, and so because we can't feel the plane, they did audio and visual cueing instead, where the plane shakes a whole bunch, and a lot of people don't really understand that at first, but that's something you would actually feel more than you would actually see. And I think like the attention to detail there, the sounds, the everything about this plane is amazing to me.
The yaw-string.
Yes.
When you're flying an actual aircraft, it's the vibrations,
Right.
the smells, the whistling noises, the airflow changes around the cockpit and that stuff. You can actually
You feel all that.
you feel you just are natural in tune to what your angle of attack is and the airflow, your speeds are and that stuff in an actual aircraft. And you can kind of get some of that feedback with this, which is really impressive.
What about the fact that you can play Asteroids in the back seat?
Even better.
See? No one's bored.
Not having this module, I would say I've often thought about buying it just to do Rio stuff because I think it looks really fucking
You don't
interesting.
have this module?
I do not.
I don't understand you, Moose.
I know. I don't
Who are
understand
you?
myself. I have no idea why.
Who
I've
let this
not-
guy in?
Because you guys provide such quality content. That
Listen, Moose only flies the F-16 and the Huey and the F-5.
I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get you this module.
I did play a couple of the giveaways and I lost. I was salty as fuck. No, I don't know what the fuck happened. I just never bought it.
Any subs or bits that I earn on this stream are going to me purchasing you this module.
There you go, 100 bits.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, dude!
There
That's
we
the most
go.
bullets ever dropped.
I know.
What's-
Usually it's one or two. Thank you, Bullet. All right.
Yeah, I think that. Well, he's given me 104 before.
Ooh. What's his
he-
username? Oh, Gordo wants your username on the ED store. Looks like you're getting it now.
Uh-oh.
Jesus. I don't know, Gordo. I can't tell you. He's gonna have to tell
that
you.
was not said for handouts. I swear. I'm just saying. It's just crazy that I'll
Gordo,
just leave.
Gordo, if you buy it for him, I swear to God, all the money I've made right now, we're getting it. We're getting it to you.
It's your birthday and you're fucking trying to buy
It's your
Moose a
birthday?
For
fucking.
100 bits
14?
a
Gordo's
day, you
birthday.
too can
It's
help
Gordo's
him
birthday. He's trying to buy Moose an
F-14.
F-14.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Dr. Winston says, for 100 bits today, you can help Moose buy his F-14.
Where's the Sarah McLachlan commercial? Come on, play the sad music.
I need puppy eyes. I need to be able to do puppy eyes on cue. I can't do it, though.
I want Moose as my Rio.
Oh,
my
man.
God, a Moose Tricker F-14.
That'd be amazing. We're going to make it happen, boys.
That's why I would quote it. Where'd who go all the time?
I wish I could like smack him. I wish I had like a stick with a hand on it so I could just smack Moose.
All
The
right.
Tricker Moose.
I'm sticking this in the S tier. I'm pretty sure we're all feeling the same.
Can you put like instead of the picture of the F-14, can you make sure it's a sunset picture? Like on Hoggit, every F-14 picture is like a sunset picture.
I wish. Community 82% S tier. So I guess we're S tier.
We haven't had any
One-
We
69%.
haven't
One
had
person
69%.
D tier. All right.
Yeah, well, you know, you always have that one guy that, you know, yeah. All right.
Get Moose that Tomcat. S.
Oh, you guys. What was that? Was that a donation? I missed that one. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Thank you all for the support. We're getting them. We're getting it for him. Moose, you're getting a fucking F-14B tomorrow.
He's gonna be rubbing feet tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry, I have to log in real quick to see what the fuck that was because I want to acknowledge it. How do I find? There it is. Recent events. $25 from 104th Raccoon.
Oh shit!
Holy goddamn, Raccoon!
Raccoon.
You were the man. You were the legend.
DJ Raccoon.
DJ Raccoon. Thank you so much, Moose. That will 100% go to Moose getting his F-14B.
Raccoon's a
It's
Raccoon's
happening.
a DJ in Germany.
Oh,
You guys are gonna make me cry.
All right, guys. MiG-21. Ooh, another 2,000 biddies from Mr.
Jesus,
Bullet.
Bullet.
Fucking hell,
Dude.
Thank you.
You guys, you're not really playing Sarah McLaughlin music, are you?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Moose, your fucking foot rubbing's paying off.
I'm blushing, guys. It's too kind.
So what are we doing? The MiG-21 is.
Just have your wife put the handcuffs on you right now, and that's good enough.
Yeah.
I'm super biased. MiG-21's going to S for me for no other reason than it needs to.
You going S for the
Oh
MiG-21?
yes, I am. Hold on,
Because of the nuke?
hold on. We got the music. Going.
Nuke.
Hold on, we got the
You're
music.
fucking new at us right now.
Today. If you subscribe, donate, or send bits today, you can help Moose get an F-14B module and then watch him sit behind Tricker with a heart on for days.
He's gonna be so lost.
Oh yeah.
He,
Gonna be
he
amazing.
needs to fly first.
But now I'll be locked into learning this shit
That's
immediately.
right. Danny Cow, thank you for the bits, dude. You guys can
think
calm down on the bits. I think we have enough.
I think I've seen Moose fly Navy stuff maybe twice.
Yeah, I bought the super carrier because
I know you did.
and then I landed on that thing one time and that was it.
I really
Just
do
'cause I wanted
appreciate the bits, the donos, the subs. We're getting Moose a module. We succeeded.
Oh, yeah, Gordo just bought it.
Well, I'm sending this money to Gordo.
Yeah, you should for
I'm
sure.
gonna. Gordo, send me your PayPal or Venmo. I'm gonna send you. I'll reimburse you.
Send him 69.
I will. I'll send you 69. All right. So MiG-21, go. Did we get it? Did we get a?
So you're saying
Double.
S?
Oh yeah, 100%. This is my love.
Switch. All right, well, give us something.
I think it is an incredibly well done module. The physics, the flight model is amazing. It does everything you need it to do. It tries to kill you. It is so much fun to play. I have nothing bad to say about the module at all, other than, and I think it's minor, you can't see out the fucking windscreen. But that's it. That's the
Remember when
only
you could-
thing.
Remember when you used to get blinded by the landing lights?
Yeah, but that's fixed now, so we're okay.
I know. It's just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just bringing up the past, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha. How dare you? She's fixed now. This is my love. This is the reason I bought this 3-position gear handle button box over here on the left, which most of you probably can't even see. It's right
No,
here.
but I hear it.
It's right there. You can hear it. It's right
I can
there.
hear it. Sounds beefy.
Oh my god, dude!
It's awesome.
I
Look at all the
paying attention to what
bottles.
you guys
I
were
love
talking-
it.
I wasn't paying attention to what y'all were talking about. I just looked over and
Jabbers is-
You guys need to donate right now to Jabbers while he's stroking this gear handle up and down.
All hail
Uh-oh,
the
uh-oh.
giggles.
Giggles is here. Get the drugs.
It's
And-
another Florida. It's another Florida bitch.
I know.
He's the Florida man himself.
He always says hide the drugs when I raid him. I'm saying show him the drugs on when he raids me.
Mhm.
Nice.
Share the drugs.
I mean- All right, I'm going A.
You going A?
We talking MiG-21? Sorry.
Yeah. Badass module.
It is badass module.
It is a badass module. It's
what,
not my go-to.
What knocks it down from S tier just because it's not your go-to?
It's just not my go-to.
Yeah.
But I love it though. Anybody knows me, I'm always on the Cold War server. Flying it or flying against it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say
I'd rather-
B. I'm gonna say B. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna say B just because of two
And
things. One,
That's why.
it flops all around all over the place if you pull too
Yeah.
hard on it, which is what it does. And then you could cook that engine super easy, burn it hard, but it's a cool module
Learn
for
to
sure.
learn to fly a plane, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
yeah, bro.
That's
well,
not
it's
the
my-
plane's fault.
These are my feelings.
If you wobble, you're too slow.
And if you wobble,
I've,
and if you're going fast and you wobble, you're going too fast.
I just like to wobble to the flow.
To the flow.
No,
I've spent
hands-
5 minutes in it. It's not my thing, but it looks awesome, and it everything about it seems great. So I'll put it in alpha, but it's just not my thing.
I think we're sticking in alpha then. We got a B, an S, and 2 alphas. All right.
It is a badass module though.
It is.
Great module.
MiG-21 is love. All right, let's see where the community is. Community is. I'll give you guys about 10 more seconds if you want to vote for this module, so we can.
Can we see you stroking your gear handle a little bit more?
Yeah, while I stroke my gear handle.
I just want to see all the bottles around that desk again.
There's not that many. There's only 1, 2,
Yeah.
and then those ones are further away. Those ones.
Look into the camera while you're doing it. Don't cheat
They're
us.
further away. They still count.
Give us the creepy
Look
Jabbers
into
look while you fucking go up and down on it.
Yes.
Give us the emote. Give us the emote.
I can't keep a straight face and do that.
Please stop. Please stop.
All right. I want to take this moment to thank the community and Gordo for the module. I'm downloading it now. You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so
Good
much.
job, community. We got Moose.
Thanks,
the
Gordo
F-14.
and community.
Everybody here has seen Kill Bill.
Yes.
I'll take
Yes,
that as a yes. I'm like the guy who she's smashing his head in the door and he's saying, "Please stop." That's me right here.
What? Because I'm doing this?
That's gonna be your intro to this video.
Please stop.
That's your intro to the video.
Sold.
Stop
Oh my
doing
god.
that.
You don't gotta tell me twice. I give that same face to my wife and she runs away.
Mm.
Is that the stranger?
No, the stranger is when you sit on your own dick to make it numb, and then it feels like you're jerking someone else off.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I was told, at least.
Hey, comrades.
I just shit my pants, dude.
All right, where were we? MiG-21.
the community results.
Community results are in just barely by 1 vote. S tier. I'm taking it.
Damn.
Fuck you
Wow.
guys. You guys were wrong.
I
Wrong.
can go with that.
S tier.
Nah, that's a badass module.
All right.
There's no respect for the D in here.
No. All right, Vigan, we're gonna have to start blowing through these because we got about an hour before I need to go to bed.
Yeah.
But Vigan,
Huh.
Here's
another-
AJS 37.
Here's another remodule.
Yeah, we're
You
gonna
either love it or you hate it.
We're gonna create buckets of salt with this one.
I think it's great. It's not my thing. Shit, bravo.
I love meatballs. I love Swedish meatballs. And I don't play this plane at all. And I've always wanted to learn it. And every time I sit down to learn it, I go, never mind. So I'm like C tier with this one. It's not my jam. I'm more of like I don't want to just go in and attack one target type of person. I don't want to fly for fucking 12 hours down low, do one strafing run with rockets or bombs and go home. So it's not really my jam. I'd rather support or air to air, or it's not for me, but we're going to really piss people off here. It's a great module. Again, it's done really well. Everything about it's great. Maybe I just need to learn it, but right now at this point in time, it's a C for me.
Agreed. It's for me, I think this like lends a hand to the tier list we did last time. Like, it's just super hard for me to learn this. Every time I sit down and I'm like, oh, fuck this shit, dude. Like, nope.
Moose doesn't have it. Let's do a community
No,
giveaway for
Tempest, thanks for the bits, dude.
I'm joking.
We just get Moose all the modules tonight.
No. Shut the fuck up.
Moose
Shut the
also
fuck up.
doesn't have the i16, and he wants to have that one so bad. I'm kidding. Don't at all.
I'm going B. It's a cool module. It's fast. The cockpit is awesome. Air to ground radar is cool. The textures are amazing. The weapons are cool. And
It's tough, man, because
I
like the
think
plane
it's
itself is
a-
really damn cool.
it is. It's a challenge, and the sounds are really good. Like I'm a sound guy, and I love the sounds of the Vigan. But like you said, I'm just not a fly low, go in, do one thing, and then fly back. You know, it's like a 30-minute mission to do one thing. And
It's a work of art, but
I want to
yeah,
look back at my explosions and see what happened. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to just drop my load and be like, did it hit?
For those of you just joining, we're doing a tier list for every module. We're just ranking it how we feel, and then we're getting community feedback and making a second list based on what you guys do for the poll. There's a poll right now for the Vigan. If you want to join that poll, go ahead and vote, and we'll see how we compare.
Can we just take a moment? Giggles comment. You've got to read that shit, dude. That's fucking.
It's
You need to
time
do
for a little on-screen improvising class. Act like you're skiing with poles and someone is stabbing you in your back while you're doing so.
That's hilarious.
I love it. I
Paint
love
such
it.
a vivid picture. Sorry.
It's so good. How's it going,
yeah, we're
Toast?
hitting each other in the feels big time here.
Yeah. All right. So, where were you at, Trigger? You were at B?
Yeah, I'm a B.
Moose?
I'd say C, just because my mind.
Bullet?
I'm moving mine up from C to B. It's a
Right
work
in
of
the
art.
middle. We're
It's just
rounding up.
not one I just like to mess with, but it's incredibly well done.
All right, we're at B. Let's see what the community says. We're at 15 votes, guys. We need more votes. There's 94 of you. We can't be at 15 votes. This just means nobody bought this module, and everybody who says it's fucking amazing is only 15% of the population.
I think that's like the number one thing that people say is like when you say you're not a big fan of the Vigan, you guys don't like Seed. I fucking love Seed. Like that's like my man. I love doing Seed.
I
Especially
love
like
doing
in-
Seed too, but I do it in the A10 because it's so fucking dangerous.
You do Seed in the A10?
I do. I take out like SA3s with Mavericks in the A10.
You're a
And
fucking boss.
11s as well.
You're a boss, man.
It's fun. It's hard as fuck to do, but it's fun.
You're fun.
Ooh. Someone said, Tricker says, I love Seed. Clip that. Roundabout said it.
He's heard me say it in person.
I love Seed.
Say what, Tricker?
I love Seed.
All right.
Planting
5 more
seeds.
seconds. We got 22 votes. It's tied right now. S and B tier. You guys are going to go to A. Better hurry up. Better vote. Vote or die, motherfucker. Vote or die. I should get that clip.
Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good. Good. Good. Good. Good. Good. Good.
Yes.
How
The
about
ultimate aim of this game.
I just deleted that one. All right, 10 votes. S tier. 3,
Damn, it's
2.
gotta be the
1.
meatballs.
It's the meatballs. They put it up there
Or
for the
it's-
meatballs.
Or it's the furniture.
S tier. It just goes to show, though, like you have a bunch of people. You have 10 people who play a different way than we do. Like the 4 of us all play fairly similar.
Have you seen the runway denial weapon that thing has?
Yes, it's amazing.
It goes,
wonder-
it flies at about a 20-degree angle across the runway, and then you open up the canopy and throw out all of the little Allen wrenches that they have
Yes.
left over from the IKEA store.
Yes, and then it's just FOD everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's runway denial for weeks. They
Yeah.
cannot clean that shit up.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I'm really curious if maintenance is easier on this aircraft just because it's made by the Swedes.
Probably.
No.
All right. Thanks, Trigger. I'll put that to bed.
All right, MiG-19.
I've been getting slapped by that aircraft a lot lately.
I had
Does it have a throttle yet?
I had a lot of issue with the MiG-19 when it first came out because I did a bunch of reading about it, and everything I read about it was like it was a hard airplane to handle in the air. It basically would depart flight if you did certain things, and it was not a fun plane to fly because you had to be very careful of what you were doing. And there were a couple stories of pilots who nearly killed themselves just rolling the plane over because they merged with another plane and pulling and not paying attention. Just, heat of the moment. Oh shit, turn, and then woo, plane is fucking uncontrolled. And then this plane never did that. So when it first came out, I was like, the flight model's broken. And then on top of that, you could fly up to 50,000 feet and like drag disappeared. So you could just go, Mach 15 in the air. It was ridiculous. I haven't played it since.
It's a feature, not a bug.
It is a feature, yes. So based on my initial findings, I didn't like it. But what I've seen from it now, it seems like it slaps pretty hard. It just takes a little getting used to.
So what do you rate it?
I don't know. It's hard for me to rank it because I don't have any experience in it now.
I am echoing exactly what you're saying, so I'm putting it in echo.
Echo. Wow.
Fucking shit. I was gonna go A.
Well, again, it's how you feel about it. Because
Yeah.
I'm with Bullet. I like it's down there. I never fly this, but I can respect the fact that that motherfucker can turn and it can slap.
I was watching Kami try to fly this thing on the server. This is this is months ago now. I don't know how much they've repaired or updated it. I don't
Well,
know
the
what
flight
its
model's
status
been-
is.
The flight model's been updated.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I'm saying. I haven't touched it, so it's hard for me to like judge it on the flight model now because I haven't given it a good once over.
Yeah, I mean, I've flown it quite a bit.
But doing this tier list makes me realize that maybe I should. That's kind of the cool thing about this.
I've flown it quite a bit, and you just rate fight the hell out of everything. The MiG-19 now rates everything,
Crazy rate.
and the guns are freaking awesome. Plus, your wings can rip off, and that's kind of cool.
That's always fun.
But no, it's when it first came out, I did not like it because it was super OP. Because I think they had issues with the engines producing too much thrust, or I believe something in that regard. But I'm gonna go A.
Okay, I'm gonna go with B, but only based on what I've seen other people do with it. Meaning, like you watch like Ross or some of the guys that fly with Torney, and they are absolute animals with it. So it looks like it's a lot of fun, and I should probably revisit it. But I haven't really seen people use it until actually recent. So
Like since you put MiG-21 as S, well, since you said it was S, I think you would really thoroughly enjoy the MiG-19
maybe,
if you gave it some time now.
yeah.
All right, I'm moving it up to Charlie then.
So we got Charlie, B, and A. So we're right in the middle. What about you, Moose?
I'll just follow suit with Bullet, Charlie, because
All
I
right.
have no experience in the thing.
We're gonna round up to B then.
It has a throttle, right?
It does. It does have a
Okay.
throttle.
Minute.
Community is at 11 votes. Only 11. It makes me think a lot of people don't have it. But they're at B. 36%. I guess we're at least equal. Did we put B or did we put A? We put B. I might have put A accidentally. Yeah, I put B. Okay, cool. All right. That vote is in. MiG-15. I'll go with this one. I do like the MiG-15. It is a hard plane to dogfight in. It doesn't have a good roll rate. The engine performance is if you go from like 50% throttle to 100, you have to wait about 15 seconds before it gets there. It's a fun one to fly, but for me, this one's like it's like a B or a C tier. I'm somewhere torn in between.
I'd go with B. I would
Go with
agree
B?
with you.
Yeah.
I love Davey's the one who's actually taught me, and he took me up and took me under his wing and flew it quite a bit. It's pretty easy to start up. I mean, once you do it a couple times, and I just love dogfighting. It's an awesome dogfighter.
Yeah,
This thing
I
can
feel
out-
like
this thing
it's
can
really
climb.
fun. It's fun to dogfight. It's definitely a boom and zoom because it doesn't have the roll capability. Like if you get into like a roll fight where you're trying to keep up with somebody else rolling, you have to like step on that rudder so hard to get it to go. It takes some finagling.
Does the MiG-19 suffer with the transonic stuff like the MiG-15 does with the control surfaces?
The
I don't know.
19 has a full moving horizontal stab, I believe, to help handle the mock tuck.
Just because that with those aircraft always poses issue for me. I get
I
going too
believe.
fast and I can't fucking maneuver and just go right in the ground.
I always find the MiG-15 to be super maneuverable, and I don't know.
Maneuverable in what sense? Like actually, like
Like,
the
it
roll
can-
rate
it-
is garbage.
yeah, but I mean, like if you're trying to climb or
Oh yeah.
that thing
Pitch
can,
authority's fine.
I don't know, man. On the Cold War server, the MiG-15,
Pretty
an
good.
experienced pilot.
That's what I'm saying. It goes back to like you have to. You can get in the F5 and you can try to keep up with somebody pretty well. You can get in the, you know what I mean. Like in the MiG-15, you have to learn it.
But this is we're just doing our biased review.
Yeah.
So,
How dare you?
I'm
How dare you go against me?
I'm going B.
C
Bullets
for
going
Moose.
Bravo. I put the MiG-19 in Charlie. I'd like the 15 a lot more than the 19, so I'm going to move it up a notch. So Bravo.
All right. I think we're all in consensus of Bravo then, except Moose said C, but you know, whatever. Who cares about Moose?
Yeah.
All right, guys, do your deed here. You need to vote a little bit more. Every time you guys don't vote, because there's only 10 of you, there's 92 of you viewing, and there's only 10 of you voting. So every time that happens, you're getting this.
I don't think that helps.
I just love how it's on the very edge of your camera. Like,
I think it's helping.
Every time you don't
I
vote.
think everybody's buying the MiG-15 right now because of you.
Everybody's like, I'm never voting again.
mm-hmm.
Raccoon wants his $25 back.
Oh, even if you don't have the module, I don't have the MiG-15, but I'm still voting because that says how much I want to actually fly it and learn it. I don't have the time to put into it. I'd like to. No, actually, I don't because I haven't. But I respect it, and I think it's a great module. But it's just not the thing I'm messing with right now. I just got into the P-51, and I'm really enjoying that. I didn't really want to mess with props in here, but I'm liking it.
And here you are.
Here I am.
All right.
He meant to say Christian Eagle, not P-51.
Yeah, I knew what he meant. All right. F-86. I like the F-86 a lot. F-86 is definitely A tier for me.
I'm going A tier as well.
A tier.
The MiG-15 is very easy to
it's
beat.
solid.
You have to turn as hard as you can and keep turning.
Don't own it. A tier though.
Thank you, Davey. Appreciate the bits.
Easy to fly.
Easy to fly.
It's got a radar assisted gun sight.
Yep. Yep. That helps a lot.
And it's badass shooting people with your 50 cals.
Yes.
And then shooting rockets.
Yes.
Rockets is always fun. Doing bombs is pretty tricky, but
The poll link's right there. Like 5 messages up. There's the poll link. You guys can't find it.
I love the F-86. They just need to update the cockpit.
Yeah.
Cockpit
getting a little
features need to be
dated.
updated.
A little dated right now.
Yeah, but it's... I fucking love the F-86.
Where are you at, Moose?
Yeah, I'm an A. Yeah, I like it.
Right.
It's a good aircraft.
Big Daddy Bullet?
Alpha.
Alpha. That was a good unanimous one right there. I like that one. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at with the community so far.
Giggles, of course. That's my one go-to with the Christian Eagle is dick pics in the air.
The F-86 is an A tier, almost. It's 71%. Let's see if I refresh if it changes. 71% already, so we'll move that one to A tier for the community. That one's pretty simple. No tiebreakers needed. All right, next one, F5.
S.
S.
Ooh, 2 S's immediately, right off the bat.
I'll go Alpha. It's just a little simplistic for me. It's awesome with what it does, but I like a module to do a little bit more.
What the fuck? It's too simple? So you're going to downgrade it because it's too simple?
Bullet needs a challenge, man. Bullet needs something to engage his mind.
That's right.
These are my feels.
That's true.
You fly the 787. Isn't that thing fully autonomous?
Excuse me, could you get off my feelings, please?
I'm gonna go A, just because it needs. Well, it's tough. I was gonna say, yeah, it's A for me because I ranked the MiG-21 at S and it can't go above. And with that one, it's not an equal. It's A for me. You guys are at S.
Chuck's guides on this long flights.
Dude. The F5 is a S, and if it had fucking 2 more AIM-9 stations, it would go to like whatever tiers above S. I fucking love the F5. When it came out, the hype train was real, and it never stopped for me, man. I love that. I love that jet.
So we got 2 A's and 2 S's, so we round up. That's an S.
It's a fucking definite S.
It's an S.
But so far, I already can see this on Hoggit. All our S tiers is all American. There's no Russians.
That's not our fault. Try hard.
Okay, well, hold on. Look at the community tier. It's mostly the same. So, all right, let's look at the results. Let's look at the results for the F5. Oh, they went A tier. They went A tier.
They're wrong.
Well, they're wrong.
Chat.
Well, they're wrong.
How many people voted? Watch this be the only one where people like everybody gets in there.
It was 14 votes. If you guys want to change it, you can change it now. You got 5 seconds. Remember every time.
Yeah, what happens if
You
Eurofighter
stop
was
doing
in
that.
Slow down, baby, slow down.
You
Yeah.
like the eyebrow raise there?
No.
No, I don't. We're still in A tier. All right, 68% A tier.
I'm disappointed.
All right, MiG-29. I'm
Moose.
going.
Which one?
Ooh, yeah. Let's listen to Gordo with 100 bits. He says, "Yes, Daddy. I mean the horror."
Nah, man. I like the MiG-29, Su-27, J-11. Those to me are all pretty much the same thing, just packaged differently.
Yeah, the FC3 stuff's a little wacky, but that's okay. So I don't like the MiG-29 because of the fuel state. Like, you literally take off and you're like, okay, RTB.
True. I fly the MiG-29 less than I fly the others, so I think C.
Okay, C. I was going to say B, but okay, C. C for you.
MiG-29 has the best flight model of all modern planes. What?
MiG-29 I'm going to put as a D. It's FC3. It's dated. Very simplistic model. The actual
just
MiG-29
updated.
itself. Oh yeah, they did update that a little bit. The wing flexes or something. Yeah, D.
Uh-oh, did we lose
So
him?
hold on.
No,
What
he
did
said, yeah,
everybody
D.
say?
Oh, okay, D.
Bullet's saying D. I'm saying C.
Tricker?
I'm going C.
C?
I mean, there's no way. Like this is like the last plane I would fly if I had to choose between all the Flaming Cliff 3
Yeah,
Russian planes.
I would agree with that.
All right. Did we get a link for that one? MiG-29. I didn't pull that up. Let's see.
Cool plane in real life.
Community is 44% C. We did good on that one. The community, okay, just to put in perspective, the community rated the MiG-29 the same as the L-39 and the C-101. We rated it better than the C-101. Okay, next plane, J-11, and I'm going to do J-11 and we're going to do Su-27 at the same time because they're basically the same fucking plane. This
J-11 has
MiG-29
better
goes away.
weapons.
J-11 has one better weapon.
We're on community again.
Do we do Su-33 at the same time?
All right,
It's
well,
a
hold
little
on.
different. Let's do
What should I label? What should I label this though?
Just do J11. Just do J11. We'll do another quick one, but I'm guessing we'll do all three. We'll do all three, but I'm guessing we're gonna do these all three real quick.
So I don't like. I just want to admit, just because these are FC3 versus full fidelity, I'm not gonna consider that because I'm talking about when I jump into DCS, which ones I would enjoy to fly and be effective with. You know, I know a lot of people are hung up on that, but the J11 Su-27 meant like that's an A or B for me. I've done a lot of work in those.
Yeah,
they're fun. And if you get a wild hair, you can do air to ground. I know it's not full fidelity.
So pick one, A or B. You're in the middle.
A.
A. Okay. A. I'm gonna go S for the J11 because if I'm going red, this is what I'm going every time. No other.
Yeah,
J.
if there's no Viper, I would definitely fly
Yep.
J11. But
yep,
I'm gonna stay at A.
Okay.
I'll say A.
Get 2 A's, 1 S. Bullet.
Yeah, we're on the community list, by the way.
J11, I'll do Bravo.
Bravo. All right, so I guess we're going A.
We almost had our first S
We
Russian
almost
plane.
had our almost. All right, what's the J11 for the community? Let's see what they say. You guys got your votes in? Only 18 votes. C tier.
Yikes, guys!
That's like completely opposite what I thought that was going to happen.
Yeah. Nobody likes the J11. I'm surprised. C tier, 18 votes, 19 votes, still C tier, 47%. Wow.
Kind of disappointed we don't have anything in D, E, and F.
Well, that's their problem. That's not
That's
us.
true.
We're
That's true.
missing E. That's all.
Oh,
That
okay.
is definitely their
Well, I
problem.
do see an Su-25.
We'll get there. Don't worry. All right.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Su-27.
You want me to make another one for that one?
Yeah. Let's just make another one real quick. I'm going back to A tier on this one. I said S for the J11, but because it doesn't have the 77s, I'll go down a notch. Because I would definitely prefer the 11 over the 27 for that one reason.
A for me as well.
The 2 A's.
I'm going to go B just because the shortened weapons.
And I'll go Charlie for the Su-27.
All right. So A, B, C. We're going to go with B then. Somewhere in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But the paint schemes are pretty cool. I like the blue skins.
2 less pylons than the J11. That's not true. You're thinking the Su-33.
Yeah.
Su-33 has 2 extra pylons over the Su-27 and the J11.
You tell them, jabbers.
Yeah.
We'll fucking get that shit
And it's
wrong.
got a hook.
How dare you?
And two extra control surfaces.
That's right. and more fuel and extra weight.
And a very much sloppier flight model.
And a super afterburner setting that you can run the whole time.
We're gonna have to time out Pixie for propaganda.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
message deleted.
He's spreading too much Russian love.
All right, SU-27 community says C tier. You guys put it in the same tier. Wow.
Sail your faces. Who the fuck keeps voting C? Come on, chat, you cowards.
Fucking 7 of
Very
you.
like,
7.
meh.
Next one down's 4. 8 of you now. All right. And SU-33. So I'm putting this one at B tier because I don't like to fly it because of the extra weight. From having to take off on the carrier and stuff, and then you get 2 extra missiles. I don't even bring them because I want to change the weight around. So
yeah, I would even go down to a C as far as how much I
B
fly
or
that
C
one.
for me on that one for sure. I'll actually move that down to the C because I actually fly that one about the same as the MiG-29, which is pretty much never.
Agreed.
Unless
C.
I have to.
Yeah, Charlie.
Charlie? All right.
Charlie.
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 SU-33 community, you guys got about 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, chat's about to have a throwdown, man. Roundabout stepping up. He's the C voter. Oh, damn, Jabbers. Look at that eyebrow work. Can you do the wave?
No, but I can do like the thing The Rock does,
Oh, yeah.
where he just does
I think you found your new just chatting
I did.
thread. You just move that handle up and down for 2 hours.
stroke this handle for 2 hours and look in the camera all sly and sexy.
Inflatable palm tree in the background.
Yeah. Oh, while I'm sitting on a banana. My banana, because I'm doing the stranger. All right, C tier for the SU-33. You guys just fucking went full send on the Russian ones there. Please tell me you proposed with those eyebrows. I most certainly did. All right, we got 4 more. You guys ready for it?
Let's do it.
A-10A.
Never flown it.
I'm going E tier.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It does nothing I care about. I would rather fly any other module that has any other air-to-ground stuff. I would rather fly any other module. I would rather do air-to-ground stuff in a World War II plane than take the A-10A up.
Fuck, dude.
God damn it.
Oh, God.
That's because
You're fucking, you're strong on that one.
Yeah, it's not appealing because the Maverick screen is worthless. And then it's just fucking dropping dumb bombs.
Did you not do Blue Flag Nevada when it was 80s?
I did, but I was on the other team and I did it I did air to ground in the MiG-21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I would rather fly the F5 and do air to ground than the A-10A.
I would actually agree with Jabbers on the E. Like, I've never flown the A-10A, never had a reason to. Like, why would you with the A-10C? I don't know. Like,
That's true.
I will go Echo.
It's true. The only reason I did it was because of the Blue Flag Nevada 80s.
You weren't thinking, that's why.
Yeah. You would slap on it, but you're right.
echoing
It's only one server specific
We need a poll
that you
for
would
the
ever
community.
that you would ever use it. Oh, sorry. I'll go E.
All right, we're all on E. Sorry, community. You're going to need to step up your game here real quick. Chat.
Sorry, community.
Triggers slowed the fucking process down. Now we got to wait.
My bad. I was watching.
You're not here to give your opinion. You're here to fucking set up the polls.
I don't pay you for your opinion, Trigger.
Yeah, sorry. I was watching.
Or what is it? Somebody say, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you, right?
You made me go full screen when you started doing the eyebrow thing.
I forgot I was doing something else. All right, hit up that chat real quick. Go for it. Do it. We got 6 votes. We got 12 votes. We get to 18 votes. I'm done. Or 10 seconds. 13. 5 more seconds. It's E tier. Oh, we lined up with them. They got their first E tier.
I think they're just following us.
I know they are now. They're like, is this list over yet? God.
What's that A10A? I didn't know you could fly that.
Okay, 17 votes now. They're still in E tier. Okay, cool. Next one. Let's do the SU-25, not the T. We're gonna do those different.
E tier.
This one goes up to D tier for me, just because it's a little bit more fun to fly, a little bit more challenging, but it's not much better. It's like D minus, but we're rounding up. Isn't this the free one? This is the pay one. The SU-25T is the free one. The SU-25A or whatever the hell the variant is what you get in FC3.
Foxtrot.
You're an F. How about you, Tricker?
I'll go E. I mean, I'm in the same boat with the A10A, I guess now, because I never fly it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll go E because that's the middle ground for everybody, I think. Moose? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's see what the community says on this one. So about 14 votes for C so far. They're pulling ahead pretty significantly here. 6-3. C tier. They put the SU-25A with the SU-33, the SU-25, the J-11, the MiG-19, L-39, and the 101. Wow.
Great module.
I think everybody who at this point is just voting C. I think they're trying to fill up this column. All right, next one. 2 more left. SU-25T. Go.
Trash.
Before seed shit existed,
I'm out of trash.
I would always use it, but now that seed exists, I would never fly it again.
It's fucking trash.
Echo.
Wow. I just flew it the other day, and it still slaps.
I would give it a D, but that's just me.
A lot of firepower and everything. It's just old. The Flaming Cliffs 3 stuff. I'm
You're
spoiled.
You're out on those. I'm going like C on that one for me.
I'd rather fly the Christian Eagle.
Yikes.
All right, I guess we'll meet in the middle.
He's letting his feels all hang out.
Letting something hang out. All right, guys. What are you guys putting at SU? What the fuck's wrong with this thing? What are you doing? SU-25T. 10 more seconds. Get your votes in. Get your votes in.
Sail Your Face says I'd rather use combined arms. Jesus Christ.
Wow. That is awesome. Everybody's just voting C at this point. I think we found the meme of the night. All right, C it is. What do we do with this one? SU-25's down here.
Yeah, see? Now, when you post both of these, the current chat's going to face the wrath right there with us.
Yep. All right, last one. F-15. Last one of the night.
B.
Wow. Coming in strong.
I'll go Charlie.
Wow. You guys are awful. Really?
I would put it with A, but the F-15 doesn't have like an SA page or anything, and the J-11 and SU-27 does. So,
I mean,
I don't know.
We're talking like right now, F-15. There's not many people that fly it.
Because they have the F-18 and the...
That's true.
And
I'm
the
going to go
F-16.
C. Yeah, I'll do C.
Yeah, Eagle is here, so we don't need the Eagle anymore.
It holds its own, though. Like, yeah, you don't have the SA page, but I feel like you still got, like, you go up against an F-15. It's not like, oh, this guy's in an F-15. Who cares?
True.
You know what I mean?
I used to love it, but
I
now that
think
other
it's-
things have come out, I hardly fly it anymore. I'd fly the SU-27 J11 way more than that. So I'd say C.
Wow. I'm like an
It's got
A.
a video game.
I'm like an A on this one.
I was gonna go B.
So we got A, B, C. What were you? Bullet?
Charlie.
Oh, wow. I think we have to put that in the middle then.
When is the last time, Tricker, that you even flew F-15?
That's what I
Was it
gonna
like
say,
1.5?
3 years ago?
I flew it. I flew it like
that's
a
the
month
only
ago.
reason why I brought it down to C, because like as far as when you get into DCS, I think I'd find myself in the B tier list aircraft more than I'd be in an F-15. I don't know.
I don't know if I get into a server that doesn't have like what I want to fly. It only has like F-15. I probably just wouldn't fly it.
Yeah.
It's just not fun for me. I don't know, the Flaming Cliff stuff is just not fun for me.
All right, guys, you got 10 more seconds. Get your shit in. 10 more seconds. So we're at B. I haven't looked at the community yet. Let's take a look. Oh, they're at B also. I'm shocked by that. I had that one higher in my head. They're just barely at a B though. B and S are like, oh, now S went down. So they're B and C tied. You guys need to break this tie. I'm not keeping this tie. You got 6. You guys are gonna vote C in, aren't you? Because somebody's gonna meme this up. Here comes the C bomb. Send 10 subs if you meme it. You guys are awful. You guys are awful. It went to C. You guys are fucking terrible. Be truthful. I'm going to stick this on Hoggit. I'm going to tell him your names. I'm going to get everybody's name that's chatted. I'm going to put it in Hoggit. I'm going to say, these are all of the guys on Twitch. Tempest, stop
God damn, dude.
Damn, man.
Oh, you guys are fucking terrible.
You better give him the look with the gear handle for those 10 subs. You better stroke it.
I think
You better
this
put it up 10
deserves
times.
Hold on.
lick the lips too. You gotta lick your lips too for that one. That's 10 subs, man.
You got to do it 10 times.
Thank you, Tempest.
Oh, please stop.
If you guys got a sub from Tempest, if you got a gift sub, make sure you thank him. He's amazing. Thank you, Tempest.
The moral of this story is we've established that there's a price.
Oh, there's a price. There's always a price. I'll find your price one day, Moose.
Oh God!
I'm
No,
sure
I think we
He
found
just-
my price
he
in
just
the
got an
stream.
F-14.
Yeah.
Your price is $69.69.
Nah, no, yeah.
All right. Oh shit! I didn't mean to close that. What was it? It was C. I should have known.
Yeah.
It's only one off. Like 2 more votes would push it. Oh, you guys are fucking terrible.
Push it.
Push it real good. Like, look at all the FC3 stuff. They didn't let the FC3 stuff go above C. There's nothing. There's nothing.
Hey, well,
That's impressive.
the Wiggins on S tier.
The Wigan is on S tier.
No other Russian planes, though. Well, you got the MiG-21 up there.
Great work, guys. You done good. I'll probably try to post
Yes.
this to Hoggit or whatever, and then the YouTube video will be out in 24 hours or so.
So I'm curious
Wait.
before we end it, which one was voted for by the most people? Dude, can you see that? Which one had the
I can.
response?
Yeah, let me just refresh all these pages.
I
Can't
need
wait
to go to
see,
therapy for sharing all my feelings like this.
She's gonna be like, "Who hurt you?" And you're gonna be like, "Oh, Jabbers. He looked in the camera, and he licked his
Be
lips. and he
crying
gave
in
me
the
this-
corner.
Gave me this creepy look." Let's see. So, P51 was 16 votes, 109, 14, 190, 13, 47, 12. I'm not even gonna do this anymore because now we just fucking spitting numbers. 13,
yeah.
14, 25, 26, 31 for the AV8B.
That sounds like the most.
Yeah, I think that's the most. AV8B is the popular vote of the day. I'm impressed. Oh, I like that. It's that new poll. Let's get that one going. What's that one? What tier is Jabber's creepy face? Oh, let's see the revolts. S tier. If this goes anything below S tier, I'm gonna be mad.
You better put your face on there too.
I get trash tier. I got trash tier. Damn it. Hold on a second.
Can't wait to downvote this tomorrow.
I just put trash tier because it's so dirty.
You like it. Here's the trash tier response. Or how about this one? I can't believe you guys gave me a trash tier face.
Yeah. That's gonna go on there as well.
Yeah. I'm happy with the S tier. S tier is winning. All right, guys. Well, it is almost midnight here. You guys are up to like fucking 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning there, huh?
Yeah, it's almost 3 a.m.
Well, I
I've been
appreciate
flying
it.
all-nighters. My internal clock is like on the other side of the planet.
It was fun. Thanks for joining.
It was fun. Thank you for staying up late.
I gotta give the community one more shout out, man. I really appreciate you guys for everything you've done for me.
All you guys that gave the bits and the donations, 100% gonna go back to Gordo for purchasing that F-14 for Moose. So thank you very much for that. You guys are awesome.
One of us.
Yes, Moose is crying.
He was crying.
He's crying because he has to rub some more feet tonight.
That's right.
Well, now I have to study the F-14.
Let's go.
Can't wait.